Alright, I think we are live. Hey you folks, it's your friendly gamer Captain Swirlsy here, and today we're gonna play some for Honor. I probably should have muted before I said that. I'm gonna test the cover screen too. Here. Cover screen should be up. I decided not to add the game audio on the cover screen just in case. Something happens. Here, let me see if I can edit my... Where is it? Here it is. Turn this off for a bit. I hope I don't forget I have this off. Cover screen off. Hopefully I don't forget I have that setting off. We're just gonna find out. Alright, so here's the plan. Now, as the title says, I am atheist, right? So, if a viewer wants to fly by, drop a comment or drop a live, drop a live comment as well. I mean, I'm open to answer questions as to what the backstory is, why the way I am. But for now, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, talk solely about the game until that topic decides to come out and about. And on my downtime, there's a YouTuber I really like that I grew up with, watching at a slightly younger age. His name is Owen Morgan, and I might write that in the description afterwards, but it's whatever. After we get done with this game, I'm gonna start playing this video on my downtime and see if I can add some, add some of my 2 cents on the video. The video currently, I think it's his latest video, and he's a pretty consistent YouTuber, so by the time you probably watch this, there'll probably be another new video. But the video is called Lies, L-I-E-S, and I'm gonna look into it. Make sure that's correct. There we go. I think the first video I saw on Owen Morgan was his the Sophia, is it the Sophia and something else? Jehovah's Witness animations. And man, he was highly critical about those animations, man. How close it hit for home to him. And I might watch that after this video is over, because the video is only like 28 minutes. And I think that's around like, what? That's around how long a Dominion match takes. What, 15? Well, that's like what, breach, pushing breach time right there. I'm gonna hit A. Ah, come on. There we go. A bit better. Never mind. Okay. You gonna stop hitting me, bro? Bruh, just fight him. Just fight him, bro. Just fight him, bruh. Completely withered our chances doing that shit. Oh, he freaking bashed me. Oh, was he teabagging into the Bushi? I was like, what did I do? Oh man. My Nabushi fucking... She had that one coming, bro. As much as I wanted to help, she kept interrupting me. So I didn't want to interrupt her. I was tired of it. I'm gonna hit C. I'm gonna see what they need help at C. If one teammate don't work, head to the next. You know how randoms are. Ain't no way bro just left. I was gonna say. Are you kidding? I'm like, where'd this guy come from? and she fell. I'm glad it turned out the way it did, honestly. Dude, that's already what is it? I'm neutral as hell. I'm gonna stick with the Lawbringer though. Lawbringer got a good head on his shoulders. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Ah, I think I fettered. Get him! That worked. I felt like a goofy. You lost Zone C. I forgot about that freaking functionality. They push you back a little bit if they kind of guard break you. I can hear her on the spawning camera, bro. I'm running back. Unless she leaves. Never mind. Someone else is here. Same people? For sure, for sure. Nice. Yep. Okay. Buddy. Your buddy died. What's up? You captured Zone C. Of course he dodges and he gets the revenge. And that hits me. I get it. Lawbringer's a very memey person, bro, but don't play him that way, bro. Reason why we're kind of losing. They're running around, kind of hitting the skewer thing or whatever it's called to push him. Yeah, that can only work so many times, man. So many times.
What the fuck?
Let's stop that. No punish. Okay. Nope. You're gonna eat these heavies, nigga. You're gonna eat these heavies. Yeah, light parries are cute. They ain't gonna survive though. Not with me. Okay. Okay. Everyone's dead? Yo, respawn. Respawn. We got Zones the cap. Well, fuck it. Nope. I'm getting free heavies. I'm getting free heavies off you. Okay, that was a good little dodge heavy. Undodgeable heavy. I could have parried that.
Oh, what?
I got hyper armor too, buddy. I'm not stupid. My health back. You think you're fighting an 88 Kensei? Proofs in the sword swing, nigga.
You got two going back there.
Okay, bet. Gotcha. Do I even want to go in the zone? It's a fucking warlord.
Distract him.
No! Allow me.
Get out of here.
That worked. Thank goodness it worked for once.
Zone A. You captured Zone C.
You like my pancake moves?
A little bit. Yo, you were quiet as hell. How do I fix this? I think it's my chat volume.
Snowball.
Where's chat?
Yeah, back it up.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna turn everything up.
Free show here, man. What to do?
Oh, I'm too busy editing my sound settings, bro. Sorry. I think it's because am I in a party? No. The fuck is it?
Your team is breaking.
Wait, was you there with me when I punk kicked that fucking BP off the edge?
I think so. And speaking of BP, speaking of the devil,
Oh, where is he?
and at B,
Come here, pussy.
he was teabagging a little bit. Emotes, man. Well, this kind of blows. It's just us alive.
Oh yeah, it is. You're just fucking standing on C.
Well, I kind of wasn't before until now.
Yeah, you kind of were. I was just fucking watching you stand here and talk to this lawbreaker.
Yeah, but that happened before I slated A and left it. Where were y'all at? Gotta know. And B still capped, so explain the end result there.
What?
Let me guess, did it just happen too?
What the fuck?
You know, I should definitely watch back the clip and see what the fuck the randoms were doing. I gotta know. I was helping one at A. Can't say I wasn't. Yeah, it was a Nabushi over there. Can't say I wasn't helping that Nabushi over there. It was a Centurion and a Raider heading over there. How do I know that? It's because I've been at A before. Doesn't make sense that I was just sitting at C all day.
Not about A.
I agree. It's about covering zones. It's called Dominion. I agree with you.
Yeah, you sat at C at the end of the game while we were trying to capture points, and then you're like, oh, I'm.
Now, y'all were doing a bad job at that. I helped capture A.
No shit.
Went to C. Hey, so you agree.
No,
I
it's
agree
my
with
fault.
you.
It's my fault.
But I ain't too hooked up on it, bro. It's whatever.
Bro, I can't hear shit you're saying.
What, you saying I'm too quiet or something?
no, fucking Liberty M Stan keeps talking over you.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm sorry. Too high for it.
Damn, I guess I can't play that clip, can I? I'll play it after this. Why not? Mr. Big Blade is back, baby. Since game chat is extraordinarily quiet, I'm gonna turn my game chat. I'm gonna turn my chat all the way, not all the way, most of the way up so I can kind of still hear the game, and turn my master volume to the max. And I'm gonna see how loud this shit is. Okay, they're on the enemy team. It's a fuck. It's a shame that Liberty's over there. We enemies now. What the fuck when this match gonna load, nigga? Damn. We turn notifications off.
You captured Zone C.
That's good. That's good. Got him.
You captured Zone A.
Be sure to keep that on the record. Got a kill at A. They gonna say I did nothing. They gonna say I did nothing. Now I'm gonna head to C. Now I gotta go. I gotta head to C.
Why are you gonna leave me alone?
If you need help, place a little icon shit. Or let me know.
I bet.
They said I didn't do shit last game, so I'm gonna prove them wrong. Thought these niggas talking about me. Oh shit. Okay, no, okay, never mind. B do not need help. Never mind. I head back. I see two people heading towards A. Get ready. I'm heading towards you. There could be three. So High's heading up here a little late. We're gonna need some help today. Ooh. Ooh. Boy. Don't show him no mercy and ledge him off the map. We gotta kill these niggas. Kill these niggas. None of that. We're not cheap, we're warriors. I'm gonna hold A. actually. I wouldn't even make it.
I was low. I couldn't do much.
I didn't have it? I could have lighted him. I could have lighted him, bro. Ooh, that was clean.
You lost Zone C. You lost Zone A.
It's a good little glide right there. Nice. Gladiator kill was clean. Yeah, no, yeah, he might need help. He's low. He tried. Gotta kill him.
Don't go there, don't go there, there's a trap, there's a trap, there's a trap. Don't,
Okay,
do not go there. Let him just watch back there. He's not gonna touch us. It's really bad, that's why.
Wait, what trap is like? Are they trying to ledge kill?
There's a trap in the back, like...
Oh, like a little like actual like bomb or something shit. Oh, I see it. I see it.
Oh, there.
I triggered it. I could have parried it. Most of that.
You captured
I'm gonna
Zone
just
C.
use... Does it go away? Yeah, it was like right here.
No, I triggered it. Thanks for showing me or telling me. I triggered it for you. But they got A. I might change that. Never mind. Someone's about to back cap C. I'm gonna just stay here.
You captured Zone A.
I could have dodged that. You kidding me? Ow, he saw it. That was clean. Bro, it's a clean ass Highlander. That was clean ass moves. I'm just rusty as hell.
Lost Zone C.
Damn. Nope, you're not getting it. What's up? Fuck off the map. Or ledge, not map. The fuck? Nope, nice try. Gonna need some help. Stop it. Now what's up? Get him! Yeah. Nope. Getting hit with the long one, nigga. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night.
Dance on him, dance on him. Yeah.
And Bushi, stay alive, bro.
Best emo, the best money I spent on this game, bro.
I might have to cop that low key. You're not wrong. Oh crap, fucking C. Serpent, you got that? Oh no, there's two niggas heading towards you. Never mind. I'm heading towards you, bro. I'm on the way. Trying to play it safe. Try to get that revenge mode if you can.
There's someone on B going to C.
Okay, bet. How'd I miss that? Oh, he died. Okay, he died. Nope. Get your hands off him. You get hit with them arrows. Of course, you're gonna go for me. Nice! Nice!
You
Help him out. Give him a hand.
C.
I'm gonna try to get B. What the fuck? Like... Okay, B. Off their hands. Oh, someone's heading towards A. I think it's so high. Heading towards you.
Team is breaking.
We're gonna lock this shit down. What's up?
Let me 1v1 him. Let me 1v1 him.
Do your thing, do your thing. If shit start getting gritty, bro, I'm gonna be your teammate and step in, nigga. I don't want you dying out here.
I got it, Don't worry.
Okay, bet.
Nah, protect me from that.
Sorry, they all just kind of came in.
I got this.
That killed me because I was
They
too
want a
low.
gang.
But
No,
hit
but they
him.
want a gang.
Hit him
Don't
up.
worry. Don't worry.
Hit him up.
Don't worry. We got it.
If you can get me, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Watch this. What I say?
I figured.
Fire Flask is the best.
It is. It is. I agree.
117 on these dumbass niggas. Fucking suck.
Serpents, I dealt with them last game. Now you see how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
You niggas suck. Who asshole? What?
The opposite team. I had them as teammates the last game. They said I didn't do anything, so I decided to pop out and show niggas.
Type shit.
Crazy, they quiet now. Nah, they ain't what I'm playing for Honor for. I ain't gonna be petty. I played with them again, bro. It was lit. I like that match. Alright, I'm gonna play this video though.
Jim Caviezel, you may recognize him as the main character in The Sound of Freedom. Super famous movie. Well, the same studio that produced The Sound of Freedom is producing a new movie. It's called Bonhoeffer. We'll just show you what kind of people we're dealing with here. This is from mid-September 2023.
To Donald Trump. And when you watch
we
this
running it up
movie,
again?
you will be at peace and at rest. Because you...
I'll play it after this game. I'm gonna just play it on the main menu, get my 2 cents, and while we searching games.
What do you
and shit.
mean? Like, what do you mean?
My main, Beyond
You want to have fun or you want to suffer? That's all I'm saying. That's all I do. If I don't play my main and I'm trying to learn someone new, that's just bad. I'm literally trying to learn Lawbringer, and God, dude, that was the worst day of my life.
I've been trying to learn him too. It's just been a struggle.
I know.
It's
I barely got up to
his
rep 1.
mixes,
Rep
it's
1.
just
I just gotta get better with light
slow for
pairing.
me.
That's it. The worst thing is I know they're gonna hit me from that side, and I still mess up.
It's like I mistimed this shit.
Dude, I don't know. Light
Hold
pairing
up.
comes along.
Yo, why is this Warlord kind of trippy though?
I like him.
That was the fucking Highlander, wasn't it?
With the Liberty.
Probably.
Yeah, no, it was him. I recognize the name. I had him 3 games now.
I just got to rep
fucking-
8 with Warlord.
Ocelot playing, man.
I think that was Scar. I think
Ocelot was so bad.
Yeah.
Ocelot is
I
just
know.
a dog.
Bro, I'm telling you, he hopped on this bitch just to fucking lifespan.
or probably
That's the only
guard
thing you
spam
can
if
do with
anything,
Ocelot,
bro.
really.
Guard spam and do the stun lock shit.
No, he just does the sidestep, and you just light parry him there, and he's done for. And then he's like, he doesn't know what to do now, and then you just go on the offense. And
The brain shuts down.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So why are we playing with rep 80s though? That's my question.
Well, the more
I'm not
concerning
even that
question is
high
why
rep.
don't they play like that?
It don't go by rep, bro. It goes by your skill. You're getting matched with them, you're not so good.
I gotten so used to just dealing with high reps. I think it was because of the fucking skill-based shit.
You
Because
captured
I was dealing
Zone
with these
A.
high reps even before I hit
going
like
B.
a high rep.
You lost.
I'm
Zone
a flank him
C.
at C. If you can really call this a flank, I'm slow.
you ordered
I'm
me.
slow as hell.
Someone's going to A. Be careful. Oh, there's someone already at A? Oh, hold on. Hold up. I'm on my way. Don't die, Ricky. Don't die.
Damn, I just mopped this nigga.
Give it to me. Why are you running? Why are you running, bruh? Oh my, if this guy throws me off, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm just running away from what, bruh? That's wild.
Flanker remains coming out of me. Alright.
I'm sorry.
Cop and C.
Sorry, yo, I'm getting
You
there.
lost
I
Zone
was running
A.
away. Caught me slipping.
You captured Zone C.
I'm treating him exactly how you treated me. Never mind. I was too slow.
Stupid. Oh no, why you do that?
Ah, they're just double like unblocking me.
You lost Zone C.
Did you just gank me and say good fight? Fuck you.
You captured Zone A.
You damn right it was a good fight. I got both you niggas crit. I'm a threat if that's the case. I'm a threat, nigga. I'm running that shit back. Oh no, there would be. Okay, never mind. I'm just cop C under their nose then. Poor soldier.
You captured Zone C.
I've lost 2 tabs of health fighting bots. No way.
Ridiculous. That's why I hate fighting at B, bro.
What's that loud?
Incorrect punish, I guess. Yeah, stay out. Fuck off.
Stop it.
How'd that hit me?
Y'all are ass.
Thank you. I messed up.
Hi, bro.
My bad, I forgot.
You good.
What's it called? I ran out of Sam. I literally one hit. It was literally one hit. I messed up.
So good.
Alright, I'm heading somewhere else now.
Oh,
I'm
but that
distracted, see
warlord
long
is
enough.
terrible. I don't know how he's
I
rotating.
fucking scared the fucking pirate, bro. Light parried his ass, and he ain't know what to do. He's staring at me.
That's what I'm saying. You light parry someone, they're just brain dead.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Alright, I'm heading in. I've distracted C long enough.
We got 2 over here.
But I'm gonna just chill at one of the zones.
The same 2 guys are coming over.
Okay, but I'm gonna give Roach a hand.
How'd I miss that?
Allow me.
Nope. Come deal with this punish.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
I could have got that.
Oh
Low-key.
my god.
No, kill him.
I'm
Yeah.
fucking mopping them, dog. They are not locked in.
They aren't. I think that was their issue. They tried to pin the fucking them losing on me. And it's very apparent I am not the reason they were losing.
Oh, what's it called? That Warlord Loki kind of ass.
Oh, we know. I think he too casual. Like he ain't really.
He's just doing this. He's just doing that. I'm like, why?
No,
are you
yeah, he did the
spamming
same
that?
shit. He did the same shit with Lawbringer, bro. I'm streaming everything. 2 games ago, he was
bro,
playing
I miss my
Lawbringer,
life
doing the
period,
same
dog.
thing. I could have buried that.
Damn, that was my first death, bro.
Oh. Oh.
He just does the same thing.
Oh.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Got his ass.
He didn't know what to do.
Next time I got Firefly.
No,
Actually,
you ain't
I'm
doing
gonna
it.
when
You ain't doing it.
they're
You ain't doing it. You ain't doing it. You're not doing it.
That's you. That's you. That's all. That's all you. That's. Hold up. Hold up. Wolf spot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Stupid.
Oh, yeah.
You fell for that,
My
didn't you?
fault. My fault for kind of feeding him. I just didn't want him doing that little stupid ass punch on you.
The pirate left.
They got a lever.
Good. Now it's really dependent on them. Let's see who to really trash.
The bot's coming.
But depending on the level of that bot, yeah. Hope that motherfucker ain't 3.
So that.
Enemy team is breaking.
As expected.
Really?
Someone, careful of beasts. I see someone at the edge.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! What is this mix-ups from the bot? Hold up, whoa!
The fuck was going on?
I don't understand. Ain't no way the bots can mix up, bro.
The level 3 ones definitely
I
can.
got the-
Oh yeah.
Bro,
Oh, that's gay.
this dude Liberty is so salty. He's just camping the ladder to push people off. That's how you know
why
he's
am I throwing
salty.
that?
You ain't doing that to
I'm
me.
dead.
What's up?
Hey, yo, let me get that Liberty fucker at the end if he survives.
Oh, screw you. I'll try that.
Your wax
You
on the
got
ground.
me or do you need help? Oh, he wants me, bro. He just wants me. Stop doing that. Okay, never mind. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, you're me. Get up
No,
on
we're
me.
not healing.
Dumbass, there's a wall right there. Why would you do that?
First stacks, damn it. Where you going at?
Nice, Jormungandr. Nice.
Fuck! Intervene!
I'm on my way. I'm on my
Boy,
way.
fuck your shield.
I got the
Stop it.
Firefly.
Bitch nigga.
Never mind.
Like I'm scared of you.
You captured Zone C.
Oh, we're trying to dance. They're trying to dance. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show, nigga.
Best emote.
Got that ass.
Come on now. The shit you said 2 games ago, obviously I'm not the issue. Nice try though.
Who said you were the issue?
2 games ago, it was I think it was that one nigga, the Scorpa guy. I played with that nigga 2 games ago. He's saying I just
Bro,
did nothing but
he's
go to
that.
A and just chill at C.
He's the worst one.
It's ironic. And he played a hard to fight hero.
Yeah, bro. That's so crazy. Bro's ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I gotta step out because I gotta show my stream something real quick. All right, nice playing with y'all though.
Jeez.
Okay, anyway.
Jim Caviezel, you may recognize him as the main character in The Sound of Freedom. Super famous movie. Well, the same studio that produced The Sound of Freedom is producing a new movie. It's called Bonhoeffer. Let me just show you what kind of people we're dealing with here. This is from mid-September 2023.
To Donald Trump, that when you watch this movie, you will be at peace and at rest because you, more than anyone, have done incredible things. People talk about how private he is about his faith. Well,
I don't think he's private. He just like, in my opinion, he's an atheist, and I don't like that fact. I just, I think that's undeniable.
he's getting it done for our Lord and Savior.
Trump getting it done for our Lord and Savior, sure.
Our Judeo-Christianity,
Okay.
when you go back to David, Trump is like that. Here's a boy that was called out. Many people didn't like him, including his own.
He's a boy? Interesting. Yeah, I've always called him a child, but I didn't know that the right was going to embrace that. Okay, go on.
I'm talking about David now. His own father. And he was selected by God, and I believe Donald Trump was selected by God Almighty, and I'm talking.
Like I say, he's a QAnoner, like full-blown QAnon-believing nutcase. Thinks adrenochrome and all of it. What the hell is he going on about right now? My God, dude. He thinks that Trump is like replacement Jesus, effectively. For real. Anyway, I wanted to watch this video of like Bonhoeffer, this, what do you call it, like a trailer for the movie Bonhoeffer. Almost guaranteed to get a content ID claim, so don't forget, check out my Patreon. I appreciate that very much. Link in the description. It's a movie set in World War II about the leader, or one of the leaders, of the movement within Christianity against Hitler. Now, I've been researching this subject for a while because I'm writing a book about how Hitler used Christianity cynically, about whether Hitler was an atheist, whether he was promoting atheist values, doing the things that he was doing because he was an atheist, and whether everybody that followed him was an atheist and all that other stuff. And if he's a communist, the answer is no. Anyway, I've been researching it for that book, and you wouldn't believe how hard it is to find reliable information on this subject. There were a number of books released that talk about this, but none of them are trustworthy. Like, none of them. It's crazy. So I tracked down this one book that's cited almost anywhere I look when reading about this subject. Almost impossible to find. I'm in Manhattan, okay, New York City, and this book wasn't in, it was in one library. One library in all of New York City, and it wasn't even available to the public. It was a law library. It's not a law book, it's a normal book. I found it on Amazon for $120. I'm so glad I got a copy of it, man. So I've been reading through it, and oh boy, is this revealing. All this talk about Bonhoeffer is all lies. It's all lies, every bit of it. I know this subject like the back of my hand now. I'm very confident in my knowledge on this subject. So I want to watch this trailer and just see kind of what they have going on here. It releases November 22nd, 2024. May already be out by the time you see this.
It has captured the nation's imagination.
I guess that was Bonhoeffer. And this guy here depicted is Ludwig Müller. He's the leader of the German Evangelical Church, non-Catholic church, from 1933 onward. And he's an...
Bravery is a rare commodity. You will go to England as our spy.
Go to England as a spy, okay.
What good is the church if it doesn't speak for the victims of the state? The church's job is to kindle peace, peacefully.
This is like God's Not Dead levels of propaganda. They're depicting Christians in Germany and like in Nazi Germany as defying Hitler at every step and fighting against Nazism and trying to defend Jews. That is not what happened. Bonhoeffer was not the leader, but second in command of something called the Confessing Church. Most of non-Catholic Christianity in Germany at the time was a version of Lutheranism. It was also like a Calvinist kind of offshoot that controlled some little towns. But Germany had no separation of church and state to speak of, basically, at all. So when Hitler comes to power in 1933, he uses the Enabling Act to, grant himself complete power within the state. He actually had to fight two battles. It wasn't just one against the political realm. It was also one against the church, without them realizing that that's what was happening. So being predominantly Lutheran, apparently Lutherans had this thing, it's called confessions, and it's like the Apostles' Creed, the Nicene Creed, the Bethel Creed, and some other stuff. I don't even know. They call them confessions, and people have to like memorize them when they're in school or whatever, when they're little. Presbyterians and stuff have to. And it's just declarations of faith. Things like, I believe that Jesus and God and the Holy Ghost are one, and I believe that people can come to God through Jesus and whatever. Here's what blew it all up. Okay, in 1933, Hitler had not cracked down on it.
the whole team's here.
Yes,
But
at
we
the moment
lost
that
faith.
this stuff is happening that I'm describing. The German Evangelical Church in 1933, early 33, decided to adopt what was called the Aryan Paragraph. There's an Aryan
They got beat that
paragraph
quick.
of German law that Hitler had just passed, and it was like brand new. He had just really started targeting Jews heavily with legislation not too long ago, like within months. And he inserted a paragraph that basically said in German law, Jews are not allowed to be civil servants. They're not allowed to work in government to any degree at all. And the ones that are there right now will be retired forcibly, and they will receive full pension. Of course, we know what happened in real life, but, you know, that was the Aryan paragraph. Well, the Evangelical Church in Germany chose to adopt that, put that into their church law. It's something called the Brown Synod. It's called I think it's SYNOD, Synod, that's how I've been pronouncing it. Anyway, a synod is just like an assembly. The Brown Synod was one of the many kind of districts that controlled the Evangelical Church, and it was called the Brown Synod because the people in the Brown Synod were supporters of Hitler after, like, the brown shirts, you know, because the color of the uniform, the Brown Synod. Anyway,
That hit me?
they submit the Aryan paragraph
thank goodness.
to be put into church law or whatever. And it got almost no pushback, almost zero, except from
That hit me.
and his friend Niemöller is the guy's last name, Niemöller. The Aryan paragraph basically applied to church meant people who've converted from Judaism to Christianity. They can't be ministers. So they can go to the churches, they can attend and hang out with everybody, whatever, but they can't be ministers. So the entire debate, the whole thing, was not about should we stop treating Jews as second-class citizens? Should we treat them better? Should we whatever? It wasn't about that. It was about whether Jews who converted to Christianity were legitimately Christian and deserved all the same rights as Christians, basically. The real question is, does Jesus accept literally anybody? Like, if you give your life to him, will he accept you no matter what? The confessing church started to kind of split off at this moment. Only like 20 people, 20 pastors. And then he gets 2,000 to sign on. It's like, oh my God, that's crazy. And then 6,000 for real out of 18,000 pastors total in the Evangelical Church in Germany. 6,000 signed on to this. But they weren't putting anything at risk at the time. There was no, like, danger of them saying, no, I think that Christian or Jewish converts to Christianity should be allowed to be part of our ministry or whatever. That's all they were saying. They weren't saying that Jews should be treated better. They weren't coming out here and putting anything at risk. So 6,000 of them signed on to that. But as things started to get a little bit more difficult, just a little harder, not even that much harder, they started to fall away. And at its max, I believe the confessing church was made up of about 2,000 pastors, 700 of which would eventually go on to be arrested for, not loving Hitler enough or whatever. Bonhoeffer was number 2 in line. He was working to make Jews recognized as citizens, as like real people. Not just for the church, but because it was like the right thing to do. When we get into these conversations, it's so hard to know, like, when you're dealing with a religion like this, is he doing it because he has some weird obsession with, like, Jews having to exist before Jesus can come back or some other thing? I can never tell what the religious motivations are, But I think that the motivations for Bonhoeffer were genuine. He had friends and a brother-in-law that was Jewish and everything. Anyway, he wasn't fighting for the Jews at all. He was fighting the Aryan paragraph. Niemöller was also the person who famously said, first they came for the communists, and I said nothing because I wasn't a communist, then they came for the socialists, so on and so forth. That was him. That was the number 1 guy in the confessing church, fascinatingly. I had no idea. Anyway, they're depicting Bonhoeffer here as having taken part in an assassination attempt against Hitler's life. They're about to portray that in this trailer. That's completely false.
For sure.
It's made up. That did not happen. He was in jail when that assassination attempt was, like, carried out. But that's the kind of nonsense that I expect from the studio that gave us Sound of Freedom. Anyway, just listen to a little bit more of this trailer here.
Oh, you mean silently? I need you to understand that your life will not be the same after I speak these words. We have devised a plot to assassinate the Führer.
Why is Bonhoeffer there? He was in jail! He's talking about Project Valkyrie. He was captured and tortured and then killed before any of this shit happened. Well, no, it was happening when he was alive, but, you know, he was captured at least. He was hanged 3 days before his camp was liberated. He was in a concentration camp, a death camp.
I'm just showing the eggs. Let's do what I'm gonna do.
Guide our trembling hand.
See, like, this is what pisses me off about it. Evangelical Christians in the U.S. are trying to convince everybody that Christians were the good guys in World War II. They absolutely were not.
A true savior! Our silence in the face of evil is itself evil. Words aren't words anymore, Dietrich. They're nooses, bullets.
Thank goodness.
There's a trigger that cannot be unpulled.
Okay, I don't... That, what they just said, words are a trigger that can't be unpulled or whatever, that might be a reference to the only time a state official ever made an appearance at the Synod, like at the Assembly. And he was standing in for Ludwig Müller, who, you know, the Nazi president who chose not to attend, I guess, because he had some other thing going on.
Lucky guard break.
And the state official basically said, you don't want to say something that you'll regret. So I would counsel you to keep it zipped. Bonhoeffer was there at that assembly. It was like a last moment assembly that was brought together, and Bonhoeffer got in right just before they closed, like, entry or whatever. They were trying to keep it to Nazis only, but he was part of the assemblies, so he had to be included, and he jeered that dude so hard. He's, the guy's up there giving this speech, the state official, and Bonhoeffer's heckling him and yelling at him and everything. It was just, that was fantastic. I love that.
The nooses, bullets. This is a trigger that cannot be unpulled. God, forgive us if we do this. Will you forgive us if we don't?
Yeah, it's all about Bonhoeffer being part of the assassination attempt. He was not.
Your team is breaking.
Of course we are.
This movie is going to piss me off more than you could possibly imagine. I'm going to watch this entire thing, the whole thing, on my Owen Morgan Unfiltered channel when it finally comes out. To hell with the copyright, claims or whatever. I don't even care. This needs to be debunked. Anyway, Greg Locke, a lot of people who watch me probably know who he is, but he's this guy right here. He's a televangelist, megachurch pastor kind of guy, and he hates gay people and all, the whole list that evangelicals tend to hate. He has had some things to say about Germany and Christians in Germany in World War II. And so has this other guy he's talking to right here, Eric Metaxas. Eric Metaxas is a right-wing propagandist through and through.
A little late.
And he wrote the biography for Bonhoeffer. It's all lies, all of it. I looked through his book, Bonhoeffer, and found, I bought the thing, okay? And my sorry ass went through it beginning to end, so you
keep fighting.
No, I didn't read the whole thing, but he didn't have almost any citations. He had endnotes that linked back mostly to Bonhoeffer's sermons and writings in prison.
That's a loss.
What about other stuff? You didn't put other stuff in there?
Video.
Did you look anywhere else, literally, at all? It just completely, deeply pisses me off. But anyway, first, let me just show you what kind of, biographer Eric Metaxas is. Just listen to this clip right here.
Hitler was elected. I mean, you can manipulate, you can win over, you can brainwash enough people. That's the scary things. Our founders understood that.
That's right. At least, I was going to say, Hitler was elected. Biden had to steal the election, but Hitler was actually elected.
Right.
That's the
What do you mean he was elected?
between Biden and Hitler. Only one I can think of.
Hitler was not elected.
That's what I'm saying.
Are you shitting me right now? You gotta be kidding me. How does he not know something that basic about an era that he wrote about extensively? Does he know anything about the era. He lost the election to Paul von Hindenburg, his opponent, because Hitler was largely like a protest vote, but he had like a large grassroots support within the church. Paul von Hindenburg, after winning the election, appointed him to chancellor. It's kind of like vice president, but he handles the duties of a president, except the president handles like treaties and, you know, things like that. Anyway, the chancellor is the important person, and it's an appointed position. Was, anyway. And Hitler was appointed. So the point is that Hitler got power that way, not through winning an election. How does he say something that stupid, having written a biography? Listen to his chat with Greg Locke here. This one's from mid-June 2021, between the two.
It is the one thing that I think God uses in history. We
I'm gonna play Raider this time
to wake his people up.
Absolutely. I think it's been interesting that the last 15 or 16 months have really been a dress rehearsal, because now they know who they can control.
They're talking about like 6 months since Biden was inaugurated, because this is mid-June 2021. So the last 6 months were a dress rehearsal to see who they can control. The first 6 months of Biden's presidency.
And who's going to be a problem moving forward. And guys like us, we're just going to be a problem moving forward, and I'm very bold about that.
I have not yet begun to be a problem.
Such a rebel, such an underdog. He's a fighter, huh? So cool.
Going forward.
Yes.
I'm telling you, seriously, I think that this is one of those funny things where, you know, if you don't know what it is to suffer and to go in the wrong direction, you're sleepwalking. And most Americans, we've been so blessed, we've been sleepwalking.
The hell does that mean?
We need to understand that it can get satanically bad.
Yeah. That's the type of person Eric Metaxas and Greg Locke are. And the reason that I want to bring Eric Metaxas up in the first place right here, and Greg Locke, I want to talk about Eric Metaxas specifically because somebody in my comments the other day said that they were reading the biography of Bonhoeffer by Eric Metaxas, and that got me a lot. It worries the hell out of me that this dude's book is spreading like wildfire right now.
It works.
Holy shit. It's all BS from beginning to end, all of it. Forever ago, Greg talked about, it was like 2022? Yeah, it's July 6, 2022. He hit Nazi Germany and Christians in Germany and what their role was and everything. I just want to listen to what he had to say all the way back then.
They are teaching drag queen story hour, gender dysphoria.
No.
Having satanic Bible clubs, acting like it's no big deal. Preachers are saying nothing.
They're not? Preachers are saying nothing at all, you say? As a preacher stands there and says something.
Our kids are having a culture of perversity crammed down their throats, shoved in their face.
I'm sure I don't need to say it's just BS, like all of it's BS.
And all we do is nothing. The devil seems to be winning in this nation. Do you know how the churches in Germany were able to withstand the ovens being heated up and 6 million Jewish people being, of which many of the churches were only yards away?
Okay, I'm not sure which specific church he's talking about, but go on.
From the train tracks, of which thousands and tens of thousands of Jews, men, women, boys, and girls. Hitler had silenced the church.
Okay, that he had silenced the church. Not really. I mean, this is really the issue with Germany and the church. There was no church-state separation, none. The Treaty of Augsburg, 1555, I think is what it's called. I don't have my notes here. It was signed with the Pope and the representatives of like the Protestant church who had just split off in like 1517. This is Martin Luther and his 99 Theses and all that. Protestantism was born 1517, so massive infighting. 1555, the Treaty of Augsburg is signed that basically says whoever the leader of the country is, that is the religion that the people will follow. There's been a long history in Germany up to the moment that all this went down of no church-state separation. But the interesting thing about how this worked was where Hitler could, he fit people in who supported him, like Ludwig Muller, for example. You know, he got him the Brown Synod. He got all of them as high up as he could and had them shout down the opposition and everything. And where it was possible, he would tell teachers to take religion out of their classrooms if it was beneficial to him. So he was selectively choosing which churches to deny access to things. And he was boosting the power of others, the ones that supported him. The problem is that church and state were inextricably linked in the first place. They shouldn't have been. Now, Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't believe in voting or anything at all, having zero part in politics. And as an organization, great, I'm all for that. You shouldn't. You know, if you're tax exempt, don't weigh in on these issues. But as people, they should be allowed to. Jehovah's Witnesses, as like citizens of the country, are not allowed to vote or have any part in political whatever. Churchgoers in Germany, separate from the church, could have voiced their opposition to this whole thing. And if the people had fought hard enough against Hitler, it would not have worked what he wanted to do. He needed to fight a political war to gain control of the country through the election and everything else, and he also needed to fight a religious war to gain control of the church. In my personal opinion, I believe that Hitler was an atheist, for what that's worth. He had some weird obsession with Nordic runes and stuff. Believed a bunch of weird shit about things. There are many, many records of him promoting Christianity, though, in like a ton of different places throughout history. And there are examples of him saying, you know, religion and church being joined is like the biggest tragedy of the 20th century. There's a bunch of other stuff. He said whatever it took to say to gain him more power, he said it, basically. But the church, like, made themselves easily manipulatable by eroding that line between church and state as much as they could.
Hitler had silenced the church. Bunch of cowardly pastors wouldn't stand up to all of his shenanigans and his wicked nonsense.
Dude.
I prefer shenaniganery.
And by the way, let me stop and say this. Here's what people say all the time. Well, if I was back then, this is what I would do. You know what you would have done then? What you're doing now. And for most people, it ain't nothing.
I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking to yourself, people should be standing up if they're like human rights abuses. But that's not what we're talking about. It's not about mistreatment of the LGBT community or mistreatment of like the Palestinians or the black community or whatever. No, it's lizard people. He thinks that you should be fighting against satanic, child-abusing, blood-drinking lizard people. People say, wow, Greg finally said something true. It's not even true what he's saying because he's not talking about people's rights. He's talking about lizard people. I'm not giving him a W.
You know what the churches by their cowardly pastors were told to do when the boxcars would come by and the people would be screaming, knowing that they're going to the death camps to be burned alive? You know what the pastors were taught to say? Sing louder. Quote me on it. Sing louder.
He's very charismatic. I will give him that.
That's what I was saying.
He really draws you in. This is based on an anecdote of somebody who was there. The kid was at the church, and the pastor told them to sing louder when a train stopped nearby. I think they made like a movie out of it or something.
The church in America puts on a good live show production, and we sing louder while our kids are going to hell, and witchcraft has dominated the pulpits.
Like I said, it's not about human rights. It's about witchcraft infiltrating blah, 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 and lizard people. And blood drinking. Seriously.
Nobody wants to talk about it. Full-blown demon-possessed Satan worshippers like Kenneth Copeland, the most powerful pastor in America. He's a demon and he's going to hell, and you tell him I said so.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, oh god, I loved this video. I remember this from forever ago when it happened. Anyway, Greg Locke doesn't know the first thing about the subject. Eric Metaxas does not know the first thing about these subjects. To get such a super basic chronological fact wrong, like Hitler won the election, and repeat it like 16 times so confidently, tells me he knows nothing about this. Nothing. Listen to this conversation he had with a guy named John Zimmerack.
This is spiritual warfare. And we are now in the Normandy landing of spiritual warfare.
Start making points for this
Again,
zone.
he thinks that it's lizard people that are trying to take over the world and drink kids' blood. It's not about human rights for him. We're in the Normandy landing because people are drinking kids' blood, in his mind.
The Democratic Party is possessed by preternatural evil. It is not a human institution anymore. It is an instrument of wicked spirits.
Not for nothing, but what he's saying right now is word for word what was said about Jews and oppositional parties against Nazis back in between 1920 and 1945, basically. Exact word for word stuff that he's laying down. He's using Nazi language to demonize Democrats and whatever.
It is an instrument of wicked spirits. This is demonic. Our enemies are demonic.
Seriously, can you get more on the nose than that? Quoting Hitler.
There's no turning the other cheek. There's no being winsome. There's no compromise possible.
And I want to be clear, just theologically,
All that hard work for what?
in the past, if you don't clarify
Don't
these
get
things,
beat.
people misinterpret them. Folks, we're not,
It's me misinterpreting, right? You're the here, not the dude that's saying this. It's you, your fault. Okay, go on. Tell me how it's my fault.
misinterpret them. Folks, we're not saying that these people are demons. We're saying that...
I mean, that is what's being said.
Yeah,
whether
right.
He's saying that or not.
Saying that as a
that they're
safety
being
net.
used by demons. And we need to understand that at the heart of all this, this is a spiritual battle. There's no other way to make sense of it. If you're solving for X, if you know how to do algebra, you solve for X.
I know algebra.
You don't even need to believe in God. This will make you believe in God. This will make you understand. When you look at this, you say, there is no other possible explanation. If I connect all the dots, it doesn't make any sense. Greed, politics, nothing could account for what we're seeing except something genuinely, spiritually dark and wicked.
So you don't have to believe in God. This will make you believe in God, he says.
Yeah, and I quote.
Just seeing the baby blood drinking lizard people around you will make you believe in God. Well, I gotta tell you, man, if I saw baby blood drinking lizard people, the first thing I'd think was aliens, not God. But okay.
True.
Yeah, that's just me.
True.
I believe that Eric Metaxas knows what he's doing and is intentionally setting out to deceive people. Greg Locke, on the other hand, I think that he believes the things that he says, and he lies to further his goals. It's kind of like an ends justify the means mentality type of deal,
Really?
you know? Anyway, these people are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. I know this movie's going to piss me off so much.
It's a good video. Like I said, I clicked the video by accident. Anyway, it's a good video. Like I said, Owen Morgan is a highly, highly insightful guy. He does his research. He was an ex-Jehovah. And I'm going to see if I can find that off the playlist. Owen Morgan. Like his backstory and stuff. He's a really, really interesting guy in my opinion. I like watching him. He was kind of like the bounce back for me. I'll play Glad. Yeah, also videos. Yeah, I think I found some of the videos.
Lesson 15. Pay attention at the meetings.
So we'll listen together to our first subheading.
I have my daughter here. We're gonna call her Alpha Force Zero.
Yeah, he's a father, and I found it really interesting that the way he teaches his young one man. And this video that I'm watching currently, if you want to watch it yourself as well, it's called Jehovah Witnesses Threaten Their Children. Parentheses special guest. I think I found it. This is one of the videos that I watch. I think it's one of the first videos that I watch of him. I believe. It was this video and some other video. I forgot what it was, though. I forgot the name, because I really don't go by names, and I wish I should. And I wish I would have saved these videos. But yeah, special guest is his daughter. And I was surprised. Name, alias is Alpha Force Zero, right? And yeah, they both review this animation, some Sophia. I forgot what it's called. I'll probably write it down as an update or whatnot. Or probably I'll figure it out. It's whatever. Anyway, we'll get to start.
Lesson 15. Pay attention at the meetings.
So we'll listen together to our first subhead.
I have my daughter here. We're gonna call her Alpha Force Zero.
My name's Kylie.
That's what I said. Alpha Force Zero.
Alpha Force Zero.
Okay.
And thank you.
We're gonna move on now. So she's going to be assisting me with this Jehovah's Witness video. Alright, here we go.
Spiritual restoration, why it matters. Let's have the reading, paragraph 9.
Consider the historical perspective. Christians back in the 1st century enjoyed.
Okay, these kids are obviously really bored by this BS. It's uninteresting and it's really targeted toward adults anyways. Let's continue.
To the apostles.
You captured Zone C.
And of course, now these children are guilted into feeling bad for betraying God by being incapable of keeping their attention focused.
My grandma lets me come at the meetings.
But we don't go to meetings anymore, do we, Alpha Force Zero? No, we don't. We don't go to meetings anymore.
So kids, what did you learn at meeting tonight?
No sleeping at the meeting, and no playing at the meeting.
Good. Why should we pay attention at the meetings? Imagine if Noah didn't pay attention when Jehovah explained how to build the ark.
Let me pause this video because the whole transition and how they rebuttal it reminds me of how people rebuttal like mothers and stuff. Discipline wise, they'd rebuttal whatever they say into the you better. That's like, for example, let's say I'm just moseying around and the mom would say, you better mosey under them dishes before until like a threat. Well, I'm African American, so I probably was raised by a different mother than you guys, obviously. So you probably didn't have it that way. I shouldn't have did that again. No. There we go. Alright, I'll play the video again now.
According to Jehovah's Witness doctrine, a god is literally transmitting information into everybody's heads about a giant boat because he's going to murder an entire civilization. If God beamed a message directly into mine and everybody else's heads, I'd listen intently too. But that's not what's happening. It's boring. I'm sorry you don't like that. It's just a fact.
That's not what happened, Dad.
Well, this kid's on the right track. That isn't what happened. I mean, we have zero evidence for any of this. In fact, we have evidence against this. But let's move on.
You are right.
That should have landed.
Attention. And it saved his
I think
life.
he died at the right time, though.
Paying attention at the meetings can help save your life.
Genesis 6:22, we read, and Noah did according to all that God had commanded him. He did just so.
So these parents literally just threatened these kids by telling them that if you don't listen at the meetings like Noah allegedly did, you will die. If you don't listen at meetings, you will die. That is their message. Scare tactics rarely work.
I agree.
She's just drawing pictures of the ark.
Thank you for the input, Alpha Force Zero. I appreciate that.
My name is Kylie.
He suggested I go to this website, joinapsp.org. So this is his movement, I guess. This is what he's a part of. It's the Uhuru movement, and it actually means join the African People's Socialist Party. I was out at the store the other day, and I saw this Christmas stuff. I lost my mind. I freaking love Christmas. Everything about it. There is nothing bad about this
Let me
season.
pause this. That was just a 3-minute video. What's playing next is Did God Create All Things? And just for context, I'm getting chased. Bro wants me dead. Hold up, I got you. I'll play video again.
Unfortunately, I got so excited I crushed Alpha Force Zero's left radius and ulna.
No, you didn't.
Quiet, you. I came close. After that, we came home and played Super Noah's Ark. I just discovered this game, but it is awesome. So we binge played this for 6, 8, 10 hours. It was fantastic. Okay, on to the video.
Jehovah created all things.
Jehovah made Jesus first, then the angels.
Oh, here we go. This is a divine order of creation video. Let's see what they have to say about it. And I have Alpha Force Zero to back me up.
But there was no sun, moon, stars, no earth.
Okay, we all can't be here,
Okay,
bro. We
so
gotta do
we're
something.
starting from the beginning here. We're saying we have absolutely nothing. No stars, no moon, no earth, no sun, no nothing.
What would that be like?
It would be something like this.
I gotta talk away.
I can't
Never
see,
mind.
Daddy.
Maybe I ain't gotta talk away.
Jehovah created the stars, including our sun, the earth. But it did not look like it does now.
You just made a bunch of claims with no evidence. How do you know
why?
what looked like?
Ooh, burn. Do you want some burn cream for that? Do you need to go to the burn ward?
There was nothing but one big ocean of water. Till he made land appear.
They killing him.
Then he made grass.
Yeah.
And trees.
You captured Zone A.
Here's the order of creation according to the Bible.
Day 1,
The heavens, the earth, light, and darkness.
Day 2,
Heaven.
Day 3,
Dry land, the seas, and vegetation.
Day 4,
The sun, the moon, and the stars.
Day 5,
Living creatures in the water, birds in the air.
Day 6,
Land animals and people.
Day 7.
I'll take the cow.
God allegedly rested. Keep that order in mind because we're going to revisit that in just a second.
Gotcha. Mother freakers!
Whoa! My bear!
Don't worry, my son. I will help you. Here you go.
Thanks, Dad. What about the animals?
I didn't mean to hit the ladder.
Yes. First, he made sea life. And the birds.
Daddy, I'm flying!
And do you know what Jehovah made next?
Whoa!
He made all the animals that live on land.
It seems obvious to me, and I hope everybody else, who this is targeted toward. This
How
is
am I-
not for adults trying to learn the doctrine. This is trying to indoctrinate and brainwash children. That's what this is designed for.
I'm gonna fight it out.
And then he made people. Jehovah created the earth and everything.
How'd that happen?
Evolution. Have you ever heard of evolution?
Dang it, man.
That's a good point, Alpha Force Zero. How does a sun...
Jehovah created the earth and everything.
Evolution. Have you ever heard of evolution?
That's a good point,
That's
Alpha
what-
Force Zero. How
Is
does
it
a
making me-
scientific fact
Okay.
like evolution fit into this picture?
Right.
It doesn't.
Does not.
We know for a fact that the Earth is older than 6,000 years. There is no question or debate to be had. Now I'm going to take a second to go over the order of creation. Earth and light, heaven, land and seas, plants, then the sun, the moon, and the stars, sea creatures, then birds, then land animals, and people. As though I really need to criticize this. It's ridiculously obvious. Now that we have science, we know that light comes from the sun, but there was light on the first day, and the sun wasn't created until the fourth day. Plants can't survive without the sun, but they were created a day before the sun. The Earth was created before the sun or stars, implying that space itself didn't exist when the Earth was created. It's just ridiculous to think this is scientific fact. Take it as a metaphor if you want. That is fine with me. But you're embarrassing yourself by saying that it's a literal fact. And that is exactly what Jehovah's Witnesses are teaching their children. Our children. I usually try to stay away from SJW stuff, but every now and then I come across something crazy that needs called out. And Ghazi Kodzo and his whole movement is just batshit crazy. It needs crash. John jumped in support.
Hold up. I want to find another one. There's another one I was interested in.
I just killed 2 people and a 1v3.
Hell yeah, that's dope as hell. Congrats.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I think I dealt with something a little similar to that on my own. It wasn't a 3v1. Like I can't. I have yet to work on my fucking 3v1s, dude. So that's a hell of an accomplishment.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. See, my teammates, after that shit happened, they had nothing but shit talk to say.
I'm not surprised. Teammates that turn on you last second are good teammates.
They're saying, yeah, you... Because, alright, so this is how it happened, alright. So the new guy that he put in here, you know how he's got the little ability where he one-shots your ass?
Oh yeah, we all know about that.
Bro, okay, so we was getting jumped the whole game, and I was hoping this dude, who's got that character, jump some other guy. Well, I'm sitting there fucking smacking him around. He pulls out his little one-hitter quitter move, and I interrupted it. Didn't mean to. So he fucking dogs my ass out, and shortly after I fucking 1v3 that team, man, he had nothing else to say. If you're mad over one fucking ability disrupt, but you can't fucking do what I do, leave me alone, motherfucker. Like, I didn't even mean to, bro. Like, get off my dick.
I think that's what makes it really, really balanced. It's great for one-on-ones, horrible for team-based fighting. Horrible, because even teammates get interrupted.
Yeah.
And I like that. No, it needs that. And they better not fucking change that shit either. Because it's already OP as is.
Yeah, I gotta get that guy. I'm tired of dying by him.
Facts. I hate the so high to just rely off the one hit. Can't stand him.
I'll get him so weak, dude, and he'll either hit me with that one shot, or he'll fucking regenerate his health.
Yeah, dude, dude, they should nerf that feat, dude. They should nerf it. It's stupid.
Yep.
Let me go. Fuck it. You know what?
You lost zone A.
I'll take the stairs.
Yeah, that was a little...
Alright, I'm with y'all. What we got? Never mind. Bro, you probably shouldn't jump down. Watch out. He might aerial attack you. To Kensei.
Alright. Yep, he tried.
Awesome. At least I warned you. Is he light spamming me? Off me, dude. The fuck? What's up?
Come back.
Boy. Of course you're not gonna let me execute. What's up? Might need some help, Lucky.
I'm on the way.
Ah, no! Nope.
Fuck you.
Of course, that shit's faster. That was good. That was good. I'm surprised no one went to C. He's getting lost now because of that.
Captured zone A.
Thank goodness someone made it.
Keep getting jumped.
Yeah. Okay.
What the fuck?
I was like, cheering, just sitting there watching, bro, across the map. That was from Spectate. That was hilarious.
I'm about to just fucking group up at this point, dude. Every time I try.
I say group up with the synth. I'm gonna group up with the Shinobi.
Alright.
No, fuck off, my dude. Get your health back.
Coming crazy. Oh shit. There's two.
I'll go with you. I got you, bro. Shinobi, if you can, try to get B. If you can hear me, that is. Alright. The fuck are you doing?
Oh my god.
Stop it. Bitch. What's up? Trying to interrupt me, trying to stop the execution. No, you ain't doing that to me. Do it again.
Yeah, that's that bitch that wants to jump right there.
I can never get X. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Come back to A. You're still alive.
Ah, where's my revenge? You see this?
Yeah,
What?
I was watching it. It's right there.
It was there. Oh, I would have won if I got that too. I hate when that BS happens. Probably because I didn't parry a move at all.
I hate that shit.
Here, I'm gonna see if I can come back.
Alright, must have one dead.
Hold him off, hold him off. Okay, Kyoshin doing Kyoshin shit. Kyoshin doing some Kyoshin shenanigans.
Got him.
The moment I come back.
You captured Zone A.
Oh, buddy.
I'll back off. I don't want to feed him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true.
If he focuses on me, let him focus on me. I'm gonna hit my shit. If he looks at you, oh shit. Ouch.
Oh my god, you're fucking annoying.
Oh my gosh. Fucking
yeah,
petty.
Shoot you with the arrow.
Petty as shit.
Dude. Like, he's pretty good, like, good enough to 1v1 somebody, but he's fucking...
I feel like he spams that side dodge a lot. Like, use that to your advantage. That's what I picked up.
Yeah.
Like, heavy feint, see if he does it. If he bites, parry that shit.
Alright.
Let's see. I've been trying to do the same thing with him. Orochi ganked my ass, so I couldn't really do it. I've been A.
You lost Zone C.
Damn.
Oh, that's heavy.
Got another contains back.
Shit. Boy. No. Hit him. Hit him. I dare you. Hit him. Hit him.
He did. A little late.
Done. Up. Get on that wall. Get on that wall. What's up? Nope. Nice try, buddy.
You captured Zone
I faked him on that last one.
Right.
He really thought it was coming. Oh shit.
Watch this.
Oh, it's this guy.
Watch this. I'm gonna be petty with his ass.
I would.
Ah, I should have landed. Oh well.
Try to hit me, stupid.
Ah, I fucking missed it. Can't do it. What the fuck? Damn it. I couldn't do it. Nice. Give me quickly. Quickly.
Gosh, well.
Thank you.
Don't touch me.
Ugh, that was embarrassing.
He's annoying, dude. Can't say he's
What console do you play on console? Or you play on PC?
console. So,
Oh, you're on PlayStation, aren't you?
yeah.
For sure, for sure.
You on PC?
No, I'm on Xbox. Oh.
You captured Zone C.
All right, well, fuck it. Oh, did I interrupt you? Shit.
No, you're
Okay, I'll get back.
just bleed effect.
I couldn't hit her.
Oh, come on.
But save your buddy.
Oh, shit.
That got me? What? Die from the bird. Let's go. Stupid Orochi
Yeah,
came
but
in
I'll
time.
get him next time. You know, I know I'm rep 7 with Kyoshin, but I really don't use Kyoshin that much.
I'm not a fan. Like I'm big on damage. Kyoshin's kind of the opposite. It takes so many fucking hits to kill somebody with Kyoshin. But I think that's when the feeds come in, really. I'm just not good with Kyoshin enough for it.
Yeah, me neither, apparently. I'm
Boy.
not doing so good.
You lost Zone C.
Boy. Boy. Y'all gonna stop killing me for no... That ain't gonna happen no more. I'm getting A. Yeah, if I have that last guy alive.
You captured
Then I
Zone
give him points
C.
under my nose. If someone can get B, that'd be great.
You captured Zone A.
Just like that.
Okay. I need some help.
Alright.
I could have parried that.
Oh, what? What hit me? Oh, that bitch.
No, you ain't doing it to me. I couldn't throw it. I tried to throw it, but I couldn't.
Enemy team is breaking.
Parry the shit, yeah.
Oh, no.
The enemy rallied.
God, I shouldn't have landed. I must respawn. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that was a waste. How the fuck do they have C? I'm changing that.
I don't know how to do that. Be quick with it. Probably that.
Could be
Enemy team is breaking.
half the team is kind of fast. Anyway.
You captured Zone C.
Yeah, yeah. They're all kind of assassins. Oh.
For holding the trident, Gladiator's pretty quick too. Not the fastest in the game, of course, but you know. We ain't doing that. Alright. Okay. Okay. No. Where you going? Where you going? Nice try. Ah, that's okay.
I don't know how he did that because that counts as my heavy.
Knock it off. Pop your revenge mode. Yep. Okay. Alright. Last guy, see. He's pretty low. They got him. Awesome. Oh, freaking great job.
GG's. GG's.
GG's
I'm
indeed.
out Orochi back out. That's the guy 1v3 people with, and I was doing pretty damn good with Orochi.
Bet.
Kyoshin, I feel cheap when I use Kyoshin because he's got that stance and shit, you know.
True, yeah. I feel it.
I don't feel very skillful with Kyoshin.
I don't know. I feel very skillful with Gladiator. You know.
Yeah, Gladiator's a fun character to use. Dude.
I ain't the best with Gladiator, but you know, it's whatever. Try to be a good teammate.
Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, sometimes I get my ass kicked by Gladiator, and sometimes I don't know, like I find him easy to counter.
True. Might play Kensei. Interesting guy.
I'm just trying.
The Is God Evil video, I might watch that next. Let me pick that real quick. Who's gonna play? Kensei, that's what it was. Let's watch it. Is God evil? Owen Morgan. This is probably gonna be the last video I watch too. I've been online for about, I've been streaming for about an hour. Here comes the copyright.
I discovered this channel, PragerU, and it's just full of shit to pull apart. So here's another one of their videos. Why is there suffering or some nonsense like that?
Okay.
Many people have claimed that such suffering is a proof that God does not exist. Their argument goes like this.
Okay.
God is all good and all powerful. Such a God would not permit unnecessary suffering. Yet
then why does that happen? You know? Anyway.
we constantly observe unjust suffering. Therefore, at least one of the premises about God must be false. Either God is not all good, or he is not all powerful, or he just doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's a good summary of a deductive argument. Just to be clear, a deductive argument has premises and a conclusion. If the premises are sound, the conclusion necessarily follows. It's an airtight argument. For example, premise 1, all men are mortal. Premise 2, Plato is a man. Conclusion, Plato is mortal. If all men are mortal, and Plato is a man, logic dictates that Plato is mortal. Airtight.
What's wrong with this argument?
Nothing.
First, let's examine what we mean when we say that God would not permit unjust suffering. There are two categories of suffering. Suffering caused by human beings, which we call moral evils, and suffering caused by nature, for instance, earthquakes or cancer.
Okay.
Free will explains how God could be good and allow moral evil.
Oh, here we go again. Explaining moral evil by saying that we wouldn't have free will if we were all good. Doesn't that mean that God doesn't have free will, since you're saying he's the ultimate good? And what about heaven? Do we lose our free will when we get to heaven? Because there's no evil in heaven, right?
Because God has given people free will, they are free to behave against God's will. The fact that they do evil does not prove that God is not good.
Who says that God is ultimately good? You're making a moral judgment about God. How are you making that judgment if God is the arbiter of what's good and bad? God could be ultimately bad.
He didn't even hit the wall.
Say he's good. And by your logic, he would still be good. You're making a moral judgment about your own moral compass. You created a little paradox for yourself with this argument.
In addition, if there were no God, there would be no absolute standard of good. Every judgment presupposes a standard. And then that's true of our moral judgments too. What is our standard for judging evil to be evil? The most we could say about evil, if there were no God, was that we, in our subjective tastes, didn't like it when people did certain things to other people.
Sure, and I'd say that's how it started. We have a biological drive to protect our children and ourselves. The fact that we're driven to protect our children created the need for empathy. We could imagine ourselves in the place of the person being affected. We don't want to be hurt, and we don't want other people to be hurt. A mirror neuron.
I wish you weren't respectful about it, though.
Fires
Like,
both
not...
when a person acts and when the person observes the same thing. We can
imagine
ourselves in the place.
Pause. Ooh, alright, anyway. I wish he was like, kind of like a team fighty guy. You gotta step back and it's like, I want a team fight with you. I want a team fight, y'all. Where's the competitiveness? Anyway, I'll let it play. Never mind, I'm out of the wait. That was good. Okay. Carrier guy.
You captured Zone A.
Damn. Fuck my life.
Well done.
Okay, let's play the video. Let me go back 5 seconds.
The fact that we're driven to protect our children created the need for empathy. We could imagine ourselves in the place of the person being affected. We don't want to be hurt, and we don't want other people to be hurt. A mirror neuron is a neuron that fires both when a person acts and when the person observes the same action performed by another. We see it in animals too. The example we had in one of my psychology classes was somebody taking a mannequin head and putting grapes in for eyes, then cutting across the grapes with a razor. It made us cringe. That was our mirror neurons building models in our brain of that happening to us, even though it was inanimate.
We wouldn't have a basis for saying an act was bad, only that we didn't like it. So the problem of human evil exists only if God exists.
Our basis for saying something is evil is whether or not we would want it done to ourselves. That is the basis of all morality. Empathy.
As for natural suffering, that poses what appears to be a more difficult question.
Man, why
If an innocent child suffer, say, from an incurable disease, we complain. Understandable. We don't like it. Understandable. We feel it is wrong, unfair, and shouldn't happen. Understandable. But illogical unless you believe in God.
Oh, here we go. Let's hear this guy's explanation for why we couldn't feel empathy for somebody else without God.
Or, if you do not believe in God, your subjective feelings are the only basis upon which you can object to natural suffering.
I don't know what that
For
means.
the most part, humans are generally designed the same. And when I say designed, I mean designed by evolution. None of us want to die, none of us want to get hurt, none of us want to have something stolen from us. Thus, we don't want it to happen to anybody else. There are exceptions to every rule, and there are counterbalances. For example, do we want what they have more than we want them to not have it stolen? But the bottom line is that we can put ourselves in their shoes, and we know we would be unhappy with the situation if the roles were reversed. Sure, it's subjective, but there are similarities and patterns that we can find.
Okay, you don't like it, but how is your not liking something evidence for God not existing?
This is a straw man. He said, sure, you don't like it, but how is you not liking something evidence for God not existing?
Ow! I forgot the act forever.
The argument is, premise 1, God is all good and all powerful. Premise 2, such a God would not permit unnecessary suffering. 3, yet we observe unjust suffering. Conclusion, God is either not all powerful or not all good.
Think about it.
True.
It's just the opposite. Our judgments of good and evil, natural as well as human, presuppose God as the standard.
No, they do not. You made a moral judgment about God, that God is good.
If there's no God, there's neither good nor evil. There's just nature, doing what it does.
Sure, that doesn't mean that we can't say we don't like what's happening and find some way to stop it. Are you saying we should just stop trying to cure cancer? We should stop trying to prevent tsunamis and earthquakes and climate change?
If nature is all there is absolutely no need to explain why one person suffers and another doesn't. Unjust suffering is a problem only because we have a sense of what is just and unjust. But where does this sense come from? Certainly not from nature. There's nothing just about nature. Nature is only about survival.
I already explained this. Nature isn't just about survival. Nature is about optimal survival. What is best for survival. This sense does come from nature. Humans survived better in groups. If we were going to live in groups successfully without hurting or killing each other, there had to be some sense of right and wrong. The ability to build models in our minds was a major step forward. Morality has to have an end goal, and generally that end goal is what is best for the society. Sometimes this goal clashes with what's best for the individual, based on certain factors. Which is best for society, rape or no rape? Rape is best for society because it would increase the population. But in this case, what's best for the individual supersedes what's best for the society, because we wouldn't want to live in a society where we would have to worry about something like that happening to us or our families.
Right.
Here's a little thought experiment. I'm sure we've all heard the trolley story. There's a trolley coming down the track. There are 5 workers on the track that will be killed if we don't pull a lever that drops a fat person off the bridge, thus stopping the trolley and saving 5 people. It's generally accepted that pulling the lever is the moral thing to do. But what about this one? You have 5 patients on operating tables that each need a different organ or they will die. There's 1 healthy person in the waiting room. Do you, as the administrator, tell the doctor to kill the healthy man to save the 5 patients? No, you don't. Because you don't want to live in a society where you might be that healthy person being killed to save the others.
True.
What, in other words, does it mean for suffering to be unnecessary or wrong? How is that determined? Against what standard? Your private standard means nothing. My private standard means nothing. We can talk meaningfully about suffering being unnecessary or wrong only if we have an underlying belief that a standard of right and wrong objectively exists.
It's very obvious that morality is subjective, at least to some extent, based on what ISIS is doing right now. But there are underlying principles that are derived from how we want other people to act toward us. We can find ways to justify certain actions to ourselves, like, this person has way more stuff than he needs. He won't miss his TV if I take it, since I need it far more than he does. But there are clear boundaries on certain things, like killing. That's why what ISIS is doing right now is so gross and evil to us. We just can't understand how they can justify that to themselves. Killing people isn't how you build a strong society.
Agree.
And if that standard really exists, that means there is a God.
I just explained, it doesn't exist.
Moreover, the believer in God has an incomparably easier time than the atheist psychologically, as well as logically, in dealing with the problem of natural suffering.
But, like, what does that have to do with morality? Now, this is where I divide, where, of course, this stuff happens, this stuff exists. To pin it against God doesn't make sense to me as a person. If you can give me a reasonable reason, I'll take your reasoning for it. It's just I can't find an objective reasoning. That's why whenever Owen Morgan watched the Sophia videos, it made sense what he said. Like, Sophia was going to be an apostate because she's a lover for science. It makes the most sense because that's the route that I took. I was like, the more science made sense, the less sense my view on Christianity was. So I decided to steer away from it. Ever since I dropped the Bible, man, dropped going to church and whatnot, I feel like a weight's been lifted because I used to be forced to go to church by my dad. I'm not a fan of church. Other than meeting people, my friends and family, other than that, I think what broke the camel's back was when my dad mentioned, I'll say it after.
You captured Zone C.
You know what Syrians are.
Incontinent! Stop! Incredibilis!
I press thanks. How dare they? Good fight. None of your business got solid though. He's solid little Orochi. And he got some respect on him, dude. That's what I'm saying. You know. Anyway. Yeah, my dad forced me to go to church. What broke the camel's back was him mentioning, you know, being gay is a sin. I did a bit of research on it. I'll play it after. I'll play the video for now.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Alright, let's hear it.
Press that.
If you accept that a good God exists, it is possible to also believe that this God somehow sets things right. If not in this world, then in the next.
Why does there have to be this imbalance? Why do things have to be set right? Why can't things just be good instead of having this supernatural scale that will eventually fix things?
I didn't mean press heavy.
Free will.
Oh, that hit him.
We don't
He gave
have
up.
free will in heaven, or we could have free will without evil. That's a cop-out answer.
True.
For the atheist, on the other hand, no suffering is ever set right. There is no ultimate justice. The bad win and the good suffer. Earthquakes and cancers kill. End of story. Literally.
Literally? This is the literal end to an actual story? You're misusing the term literally, you
True.
dipshit. So you're telling me it's
He is.
bleak for atheists and it's nothing but bliss for Christians. That's your view of it. But that's why we have to invest money in science education so we can find cures for cancer and AIDS. So we can invent technology that will take the wind right out of a hurricane. Our goal is to improve the lives of people around us. Your goal is to make it until you die.
If nature is all there is, how can a sensitive person remain sane in a world in which tsunamis wipe out whole towns, evil men torture and murder innocent victims?
Okay, I'm out. The last 20 seconds of the video are about how to remain sensitive. I don't particularly care about being sensitive. That's a Christian thing.
Right.
So fuck off, you panel ban creep. If you like this, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Just click the annotations.
Hopefully I can find this one last video, and I'm gonna just chill out and talk about it. Probably do brawls or duels while talking about it. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it right now, actually. I don't know if I can find it. I'm just looking it up instead. I think I kind of found it. Yeah, I can play it right now. Hold up. Yeah, I think I found it. I found a video about it. Owen Morgan covering it. Now, here's my stance. I kind of did research. I'm not sure if it's about the Old Testament or the New Testament, but they don't really mention homosexuality in the Bible. Like, it's been referred through gay marriage. Gay marriage is condemnable. The reason why, and it makes sense, the reason why is because, if I remember correctly, that marriage is a Christian thing. It's a Christian tradition. And same-sex marriage isn't, you know, it should be the man and the woman. So it goes against that logically, in a sense. So yeah, that's why it's condemned. They say it's condemned in the Bible. It's whatever. Now, for them to conflate that to being gay is a sin, I don't think that was referenced as much in the Bible, really. True. True. I had him, guys. Anyway, but yeah. Oh, there's one that's an hour long. I'm gonna check this out.
Get to check out my Patreon. You can find some ad-free, uncensored, complete versions of my videos on my website. Oh, and
wait a minute, no. I'm gonna save this for the watch later. I'm gonna use this on the next stream, dude. Oh, that's some juicy details. Hold up. Oh, that'd be perfect. Save it on my watch later. We're gonna watch this one.
I drew a family in school today. Oh, wow. Carrie drew two mommies.
Now this video, it's called Jehovah's Witnesses Criticize the LGBT Community. Parentheses, this is bad. This is gonna be the last video I watch, and this is probably gonna be the last match that I do. So, hopefully we go off with a bang. Also, none of your biz, bro. GG on that last game, dog. I didn't know you were still here. But yeah, still. Alright, we're gonna hit it. Let's do it.
She told me they're married to each other.
You can see the mom's face absolutely fall when she hears such a horrific thing from her daughter, right?
Yeah.
My teacher says that all that matters is that people love each other and that they're happy.
This is a Jehovah's Witness cartoon called Caleb and Sophia.
Caleb and
It actually
Sophia.
made its rounds forever ago, this specific episode, because it is so absolutely grotesque and wrong the way that they demonize other people. This episode is called One Man, One Woman. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up again after all these years is because Jehovah's Witnesses have decided to go down this road once again. So I want to talk about this one, talk about Jehovah's Witnesses' view on being gay in the first place.
Right.
And talk about some of the updated clips that they've released recently to kind of steer their congregation the way they want them to go. So let's watch through One Man, One Woman one more time so we got it fresh in our heads, and then talk about the new material they released.
I'm gonna look into it too. I'm gonna see if I can carry this over to my podcast. This seems more podcasty. Like I'm gonna just focus on the topic at hand rather than just play video games. Or hell, this could be the Genre Juice podcast episode. Who knows? I'll think of something up.
So she's looking at a drawing of a fellow classmate's family where two moms and then the kid, and they're all happy. And this doesn't make sense to her because how can you be happy and gay simultaneously?
Right?
What?
Huh? It's crazy.
Look, Mom. I drew our family in school today.
Oh, wow.
I didn't have time to finish Caleb's face.
It's good
Carrie
looking
drew two
too.
mommies.
There's her mom's face absolutely falling at the idea that her daughter was exposed to the gay.
Uh-oh.
She told me they're married to each other. My teacher says that all that matters is that people love each other and that they're happy.
Well, people have their own ideas about what is right and wrong. But what matters is how Jehovah feels. He wants us to be happy. And he knows how we can be happiest. That's why he invented marriage the way he did.
Right. You're talking about how, like, every single major Bible patriarch had, like, 16 wives, right? One man and 16 women. Is that how he invented marriage?
That's why he invented marriage the way he did.
You mean one man and one woman?
Okay, that's not how I remember it. I know that there's one weird little verse in Genesis about that, but I seem to remember an awful lot of very highly esteemed Bible figures, very well-respected figures, breaking this exact tradition that they're referring to here. Marriage is not, in the Bible, it's not as cut and dry as Jehovah's Witnesses and many others wanted to make it out. But okay. Continue.
Exactly. Look at Genesis 1:27. Jehovah created Adam and Eve, male and female.
He lost to a bot.
Then in Genesis 2:24, he said that a man will stick to his wife. Later, Jesus said the same thing. Jehovah's standards haven't changed.
I mean, Jesus was describing, how people in that culture tend to go about marrying or whatever. He wasn't taking any position on gay marriage. He wasn't taking a position on trans issues or any of that other garbage. Jesus said absolutely nothing about the gay community or the trans community or any of that other stuff. And trust me, they existed at the time. There were people at the time who were gay and trans and whatever else. And Jesus, for some weird reason, didn't seem to think it was relevant. Knowing he's the Son of God, and people would dissect every word out of his mouth for 2,000 more years, didn't think it was important enough to put in there. Interesting, right?
It's kind of like going on an airplane. What would happen if someone wanted to bring something on the plane that wasn't allowed?
They couldn't go on the trip.
Right.
I could've got my free head.
It's the same with Jehovah. He wants us to be his friend and live in paradise forever.
Well, if that's what he wanted, he could snap his fingers and do it, right?
Right,
Why
true.
all this messing around and blaming other people for this and that and telling them they have to drop their gay off like a bag at an airport
What the freak?
if they want to make it into heaven and all of that other garbage? Why?
It's ridiculous.
Well, isn't
I
he
don't get it.
all-powerful? Can't he just snap his fingers and put us in paradise just like that? I don't...
Well, here's the question. Well, here's the answer to that question. We don't know. If I was a Christian, I'd probably come up with a crazy-ass answer on why. Probably pull out another verse, but I don't. And I'm not going to pretend like I know either. So come on. That's where we... and I'm going to say it again. That's where we divide at. Like, me not knowing how the world was created or whatnot, that doesn't chalk it up to God did it. I don't know. It's okay to not know things. You've probably been asked a hard, tough dilemma question. You've responded with, I don't know either. It's an okay answer. I'm not going to act like I know it all. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever.
And why he is so hyper-focused on everybody's sexuality. Like, why is it that he created the vastness of the universe, created massive stars, stars thousands of times bigger than this planet that we're on, which is massive in its own right, and he is hyper-focused on what you do with the stuff between your legs when you're in your bedroom.
But we have to follow his standards to get there. At Matthew 7:13 and 14, it talks about the road leading to paradise. To get there, Jehovah says we have to leave some things behind.
Then remove those things. Why did he give us those things in the first place, if that's the case? And for the record, again, being gay is not like dropping something off like a bag in an airport. It doesn't work that way.
Also, that reminds me, shout out to Jabber Star for mentioning this, dude. Kids are like sponges. You try to convert them one way, and if they grow up making their own decisions, they're gonna go back. They're gonna grow back into that original sponge shape. Jabber Star is a close friend of mine. I love this guy. He was really insightful in the LGBT. He's part of it, like so am I. I don't go around shoving my LGBT views down people's throats. Quite the opposite, actually. Me and him. That's why I give him major shout-outs. So, man, dude, kids are like sponges, man. And a coworker of mine also mentioned that too. They had to fight. I'm not locked in. Okay, good parry. Dang, bro's just spamming.
You lost Zone B.
Oh, she grabbed me! I'm dead. Ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna continue the video. I'll go back 5 seconds, continue the video.
For the record, again, being gay is not like dropping something off like a bag in an airport. It doesn't work that way.
Also, yeah, shout out to James. Can't believe I'm name dropping. Shout out to James and Javistar. Both really, really integral people in my life. I respect you guys immensely.
Why doesn't he just take it out of our heads and put us in paradise?
True.
Why does he want to make us suffer intentionally? This makes no sense at all.
Then that means he's not omnipotent, not all good.
God
if that's the
watched
case.
Adam and Eve sin or found out that they sinned. Why didn't he just quarantine them, give Adam a vasectomy, and create a new breeding pair so that this whole sin thing wouldn't be a problem in the first place?
Right.
Nothing.
And this is what also threw me off. You cannot say God was omniscient. If he was omniscient, he knew these things were going to happen. If he knew these things were going to happen, why let it take its course? You know, that means he's not. If he's omniscient, he's not omnipotent. They can't coexist, bro. Because if he used his knowledge for knowing that, him not intervening is already a bad thing in and of itself. Okay, of course. I should just stick to the right. Damn. Anyway, continue.
New breeding pair so that this whole sin thing wouldn't be a problem in the first place. Nothing about this entire situation makes any sense at all. Every step of the way, there are better decisions that God could have made than the ones that are described in the Bible or by Jehovah's Witnesses or Mormons or any other religion out there. There were better decisions to be made. Now, I'm just some regular old human down here, bebopping along, and putting the most minimal amount of thought into this situation. God is supposed to be an all-powerful, all-knowing, all-wise, all-intelligent being.
Exactly.
And he didn't think about this stuff at the very beginning.
It's a paradox.
Adam and Eve very
I was talking about
sinned. He didn't think to himself, you know what, I'll let them live their life. I'm just going to prevent them from reproducing and I'll create a new breeding pair. He didn't think to himself, you know what, there's a tree in that area that if they eat from it, they're going to die. I better put them in America instead of Israel, right? That's probably a better decision. He didn't think about any of this, really?
I guess not.
And now he's blaming you for his bad decision making.
Exactly.
I just want to really drive this home.
Marinate in it.
Draw out why it's such a ridiculous proposition in the first place.
It blows my
God
mind.
manufactured this whole situation, all of it, and he's blaming you for the position that you're in. I don't blame Adam and Eve for knowing basically nothing about the world and eating from this tree when they were told by a talking snake, supposedly, that this was safe or whatever. I don't blame gay people for living their lives and enjoying themselves and doing what they want to do. I do, however, blame Jehovah's Witnesses for being hyper-focused on what gay people do with their lives.
Sure.
That means anything Jehovah doesn't approve of.
But I want everyone to get to paradise.
So does Jehovah.
Here's where it gets disturbing.
Yeah.
And you know what? People can change. That's why we share his message. So, what can you say to Carrie?
So what they just did was I mean, this is propaganda. It's designed for children to take and implement the things that they hear in it, right?
Yeah.
They just put in a cartoon, an encouragement for children who are watching to go to school and tell their classmates who might have gay parents or who might be gay themselves that they're wrong and they're going to die in Armageddon if they don't.
Now, is that Christian-like? Is that Christian-like? You gotta ask me, man. Answer. You know? That doesn't sound very Christian-like. Love your neighbors? Is this love? You know what I'm saying? It's like, is this love? Is this the love you give to people that are different than you? That has different views than you? That has different opinions than you? And that's what you gotta ask yourself at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta ask yourself. I gotta ask, is it worth it? Why are you fixated on someone else's life? Why are you so fixated on changing people's lives? Why are you so concerned about a man's sexuality? A woman's sexuality? And just for you to know, just to let you know, not all LGBT people that are a part of that, not all of them agree with each other. For instance, I saw a TikTok of another LGBT person telling somebody else wrong because what they said was horrible. It was horrendous. I'm not sure if I can find the video. And then the last thing she said, she's like, and before you come at me, I'm gay. That reached out to me so hard. And it's like, as a community, we feel so divided. And that can be applied to Christianity too. As a religion, it feels so divided. There are people that are by the book. People that are, there are some that are by the book. There's some that fearmongers and use scare tactics. Then there's the people that kind of keep their head down about it. They're more not in relation to what Jesus or God did in the Bible, rather than just have a close relation to God himself. And to me, that sounds a little bit more agnostic than Christian. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not, well, I guess someone told me that you don't have to go to church or, every day and whatnot just to be Christian, which I get that, so it's whatever.
Correct course now. They need to leave their gay behind like it's a gym bag. That's what they just did. How many little Jehovah's Witnesses you think there are running around, going to their classmates, and repeating this garbage to them after this thing came out? How many? I mean, there are 8.5 million Jehovah's Witnesses out there, right?
Yeah.
How many of them took this message to heart and decided it was better that they destroy a friendship than this kid die in Armageddon? Thousands, certainly, right? I was one of those children when I was little. This TV show wasn't out when I was little, so I didn't get this specific message, but I was absolutely expected to be anti-LGBT.
Say to Carrie.
Well, I could tell her about the paradise. I could tell her about the animals. And the rest then.
And if she doesn't fall in line and tell her parents about these things, she won't make it to paradise. She won't get to experience this stuff. She is expected to tell her parents that they are living a sinful lifestyle. And if they want to be saved and make it to paradise, they have to split up. That is some sick shit, man. Seriously.
And the rest then.
That's awesome. Practice.
So anyway, that's the Caleb and Sophia video that really garnered some backlash. That is by no stretch of the imagination the only example of them criticizing the LGBT community or and other ridiculous, stupid issues. Things that don't even matter, like nobody cares, just let them live their lives, that type of thing, right? They recently came out with a video. This is, I think, Kenneth Cook. He's a governing body member. This is from the February 2023 JW Broadcasting episode, I believe. They have a TV show where they talk about various different issues. Now, before we watch this, I just want to tell you this. Jehovah's Witnesses are completely uninvolved in politics by mandate. They're not allowed to be involved in politics. To the point where they're not allowed to say the Pledge of Allegiance. They're not allowed to join the military. Even if they're just cleaning toilets, they're not allowed to. They're not allowed to vote. They're not allowed to support one political campaign over another. Not allowed to donate to them. Honestly, they're not even really allowed to talk about political candidates. I mean, they can and they won't be disfellowshipped. But if they express support for one over the other, Trump or Biden or anybody else, they risk disciplinary action. They stay completely separate from politics and always have. Oh, except for that one time the leader wrote a supportive letter to Hitler telling him that he agreed with how he felt about Jews. There was that one time, I guess. That was Joseph Rutherford. That's not the subject of the story, though, today. The subject of the story is this weird political issue that Jehovah's Witness governing body member Kenneth Cook decided to get himself involved in. Listen to this. See what he has to say. February 2023.
We see it in their so-called gay marriage. We see it in the gender blurring that the world is promoting. You don't have to be a man or a woman, they say. You can be whatever you feel like or choose to be. Really? What does Jehovah say about that?
I find it so fascinating that they're bringing this up right now, that they're talking about this, that they're seemingly picking up this political issue, right? It's like they picked up on this culture war issue, this trans panic that does not exist, and they're screaming about it. It's bizarre. It's like the satanic panic from the 1980s. I don't know if you guys remember this, but back in the 80s, there were some crazy number, like 17,000 false reports of satanic ritual abuse and stuff. At daycares and kindergartens and preschools and stuff. It never happened. Not one of those reports were verified as true. Not one. And there's another moral panic happening on the Republican side right now.
Malicious
the Republican side of
Malicious has LFG, and I just accepted it. I'm gonna see if he can reach out to me. Pending group invite. I'm gonna see if he needs anything else. Cause I'm not sure what else he needs. Oh, sent? Yikes, that was the worst time to leave. That was the worst time to leave. Okay. Ignore that, don't worry about that. You be so... bruh. I have to go in there now. No, I have to go in there. Oh, I saw it. Hold up, I gotta go back. Never mind, I ain't got to. I'll accept. How do I... No. Okay. Was it Baby Smooth? Or something? How do you invite? I'm texting him right now. Give me a sec. Just bear with me. Oh, I didn't see him. Hold up. I don't know where it is. I don't know how to do it. Does my game have to restart or something? Friends. Oh, okay, he sent a picture. Maybe smooth one. I probably gotta reset my game. I'm gonna reset it. Didn't see it then. Probably wasn't gonna see it now. There we go. Let me get to playing this video though.
Is saying trans people are trying to take over. They're trying to convert your children to be trans and all this other crazy stuff. That's not happening. I'm just wondering where Kenneth Cook is getting his news sources, because this is so out of the ordinary for them to get involved in a moral panic that's taking place in American society.
What does Jehovah say about that? At Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5, he told the nation of Israel that, quote, a woman must not put on the clothing of a man, nor should a man wear the clothing of a woman.
They actually use this as the pretext to not allow people to dress up as like the opposite sex in their dramas or in their movies that they produce or whatever other thing. You're not allowed to dress up as a man if you're a woman or vice versa, and that means you can't, not even for theater. It's not crazy to the degree that they'll go. It's just nuts, man.
For anyone doing so is detestable to Jehovah your God. If that is how the Creator feels about the switching of clothing, how much more detestable he must view the world's attempts to blur the lines of gender with false labeling.
Like, can't people just live their f***ing lives and do what they want to do? Like, who cares? You know, there's something called the F scale. I don't know if you guys heard this or not. If you watch me regularly, you probably have, but I'm going to say it again.
Find him, dude.
The F scale is a personality test developed in 1947 by a guy named Theodore W. Adorno. It's basically intended to measure an authoritarian personality. Remember, this is 1947, after World War II. The idea was to gauge whether a person was likely to side with authoritarian extremists.
Yo, what up?
Fatal Toss. What's up? How you?
I'm good. I'm streaming right now. I was
I could barely hear you for some reason, but how do I turn up my volume for games?
You able to turn me? Yeah, it was hella quiet whenever I heard people talk for the first time in here too.
Like I heard, like yesterday it was working perfectly fine. For some reason it's low now.
Yeah, I was dealing with the same thing.
It's weird.
So what I did, I have a plugin on my controller where I can edit the master volume and edit my chat to game volume balance just by itself.
Okay.
I decided to turn my chat 98 or 97% and then just turn my master volume up and it solved the issue.
But you know Highlander?
Yeah, I made him.
You know Highlander? Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna be toxic. I'm gonna get the hyphen, right?
Okay.
And then I'm like the execution, and I'm getting high center. So I literally, if I want to be toxic, I could execute them with high or that, and then if they will be toxic, I could high center them.
Hey, what mode do you like running? I usually run a Dominion or whatnot, or do you do like the warming up?
I do. Yeah, I do any. I don't warm up most of the time.
That's what I'm saying. I just go straight in.
Yeah.
My friend like, do you want to warm up? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we ain't got no choice but to warm up because I am banned.
Huh.
I got hit with a
How
7-minute penalty. 7 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, well, we can do a custom real quick.
Okay.
Do like a simple little best of 3. 1 sec, I'm gonna get it set up. Anyway, I gotta ask you, man. Dude.
Huh.
Are you religious? I gotta ask you, man. I have to. I'm curious. You are?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. What religion you follow? What you got?
I just read the Bible and stuff.
Oh, so you're by the book Christian?
Black Fire, Hito Kiri, Yomagan Design Hero, Martian Fires. Oh, I already have every character for Martian Fire. I have every year 1 hero, so.
Gotcha.
I already have all the standard heroes.
Alright, I'm watching.
I need Yomaganner. Okay, so I need Yomaganner and Zanhu. Okay. Those are the only 2 except for the.
There we go. Oh, are we not able to talk to each other on this? Let me put my character. Okay, I get it. Hold up. Back. There we go. So we can't talk like this. Interesting. Yeah, I can't do it until the game's over. Ah, this is a bad map.
Done my glass.
Oof.
Done my glass. Bathe in blood.
That grab is like instant. I probably should have felt it coming. Good. I dodged too early.
Done my glass.
Ouch.
Victory.
Hey, good fight, man. Nah, he does this. This is what I used to do. That's what I used to do.
Round 2.
Alright, this is a better section of the map. Or I'll play the clip while I'm doing this.
Regimes after World War II. Here are some of the qualities you can expect in somebody who's willing to side with an authoritarian dictator or an extremist, like we saw in World War II. Conformity to traditional societal norms and values, an obsession with religion and ethics, obsession with superstition, with power and toughness, rejection of all inwardness of the subjective, the imaginative, the tender-minded, of self-criticism. And here's one of the more important ones right here. Exaggerated concern with sexual goings-on. Can't people just mind their own business and live their lives and do their thing, and not engage in this ridiculous moral panic? I don't understand. Why are they so obsessed with this stuff?
Recently, the World Health Organization adjusted its view of gender. It now states that, quote, there are many genders existing on a spectrum from male to female. It added that gender identity exists on a continuum, and that sex is not limited to male or female. Again, really?
I mean, is that even true that the WHO said that? I always go with science. No matter what.
Same here.
If science says that gender is on a spectrum or a continuum or whatever,
that was good.
That's what it is. You know why? Because science is how we come to know things objectively. Science deals strictly with facts and logic, and that's it. Now, if scientists run studies and talk to people and psychologists determine that gender is on a spectrum, gender's on a spectrum. Simple as that. And Even if it weren't? Why do you care? Why are you so obsessed with this? It's almost like you have a predisposition or an exaggerated concern with sexual goings-on. Who cares? Let people live their lives and do their thing. Why are they so preoccupied with this? It's like they absolutely insist that there's some kind of
Let me pause it right here. Now, are we able to talk now? Come on now. Bring the group up here. I can't believe we can't talk in custom match. That's silly.
Yeah, it's dumb. Like, they should make proximity chat for custom.
True. Hold up, I'm gonna see if how much time I got left. I got a minute. We can chill. We can chill.
Bo, they should make an execution for Highlander. If when you shot someone's head off, you grab the blade and hit it like a golf ball. Like play golf. That would be
neat.
Cool, but toxic.
It would.
Oh, called Par 5. That's what I was talking about. Like they should.
Yeah, but instead of hitting like his head off, it hit his whole body or whatnot. Is that what that is? If I remember correctly. Okay. That would be 10 times cooler. Just slice the head off.
They already have an execution for that. It's called Bone Crusher, though.
Let me see. Yeah, let me. It's been a while since I looked at Highlander's executions. Do I even have it? No, I don't.
Yeah, I literally got Highlander 2 days ago, so.
Yeah, that's what it is. Bone Crusher, yeah. That's what it was. It's more like a bat swing rather than a golf swing now, you know?
Sure.
For sure. Yeah, I'm doing a stream. I was playing this one YouTuber. He's my favorite. His name's Owen Morgan. He's an ex-Jehovah's Witness turned atheist, and he's a really, really insightful guy. And I was just playing his videos and trying to, you know, get some takes and whatnot. But since, you know, you're LFGing, it's my thing.
Oh wait, I know what I was gonna do. See what's this one? Execution with Spirits of Caden.
Okay. I got 5 seconds until my penalty's up, so let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Ooh, I forgot I have the assassinations synchronized, so I'll do that one. And do this for combat. Okay, I'm done.
Alright, we're gonna load in. And how long have I been streaming? Let me see. 2 hours, 28 minutes. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, it was... I had some interesting matches, to say the least. I might push it to 3 hours. Because I'd like to finish this Owen Morgan video. It's a 40-minute video. But...
I can't wait for PlayStation Plus in September 3rd, because they're really... that just was released.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna be HL.
Yeah, we knew that.
Check what
I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch it up. Play a little Tiandi.
So Tiandi. So we have 3 hyper armors and 1 no hyper armor.
I think no, yeah, we all have hyper armor. We just have to park it different ways. I'm a Vanguard. I have to park mine a different way than you do.
I'm a Viking.
Yeah, you just fucking have you have jackets of hyper armor on demand. My shit different.
But wanna know why I hate that they took out? When you do the grab, someone could hit you out of you. Like you hit you out of it. It's dumb.
I don't know if that was like. I'm not sure if that's been a thing or not. Has it?
Like you used to be able to grab, but like if your teammates hit them on accident, they can or hit you on accident, you instantly get knocked out of it.
Yeah, that's kind of the same situation. Well, it's kind of the same situation as Sohai. You know, Sohai has that one hit move, and the fact that your teammates can hit you out of it and your enemy can hit you out of it, I think that balances out. It balances it out like majorly. Now, Highlander's grab, I think they did that because they made his grab faster on the update.
Sure.
His grab is a tad bit faster compared to the old grab.
I make people think that I'm a grab and instead of kicking, like, cause I grab a lot, then most of the time when they figure out I'm gonna do grabs, most of the time I switch to kicks.
One thing I do notice is that you don't you can soft feint your offensive stance like bashes. Like you can go from swing to kick. You can go from kick feint to grab. I believe you can still do that. That was the most effective one because people dodge instinctively off the kick, so it's damn near guaranteed. So I highly recommend that. Give that a shot. Yeah. Either swing feint grab or kick feint grab.
Boom, boom, boom. Wait.
No. Don't hard feint. You can soft feint by doing the input. You can soft feint it.
Huh.
That way you ain't gotta get out of defensive stance doing it. So it's what you let go of RT to throw a heavy attack, right? So while letting go, pretend like you're oh yeah, let's hit it. All right, we're here. Went for me first for.
On the floor. Fag. Get.
Oh, that was good. That almost got me.
Don't let him jump on me there.
I got one.
Thanks.
Nice. Already got my first feat. So do you. I see it.
I already have my first bird.
Yeah. Yo, let's just stick here.
That's him. Ow, my bro, you seen that? Look.
Yeah, I used to play Highlander. I got the that's the default emo.
Watch. Look at what happens when it hits my head. That's funny.
Yeah, I used to play Highlander. He was one of my few mains.
On the floor.
Yeah.
Pop.
Nice. Free heavy.
I'm
good.
I'm in tossing around like.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh well.
No, you don't. Get on the.
Yeah, execute.
floor.
I'm gonna distract them. There we go.
Wait. He thought.
Beep. Why you do that? Why you punish? Why you punish? Now you're getting punished.
Oh, he checked.
Now you're getting punished.
What?
You're dead, boy.
Nah.
That was some good ass fight. Yeah. I also love that emote. I kept that emote too.
Yeah, look. I love how when the sword hits my head, like the tiny triangle.
Our zone, boy.
Boom.
Why you so focused on him?
Wait.
Okay, back.
Okay. But that dude killed his teammate.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna sacrifice my health. Y'all heal.
Don't. Now I double tap him. Oh.
Oh, I fed him. That's on me.
How did he?
Defensive stance? Oh, damn.
I
couldn't say it.
I thought that's dumb. Now he's doing the long AF execution.
I can't see it. It's bad I can't see it. Hey. I'm with you, actually. Never mind, I can't wait. They get points.
I was gonna say, how did I die first, but I'm still responding faster. Like, but you already respond.
It depends on your XE. What's good?
Like, I had the long ass execution and I'm still faster than that one.
Oh.
One longer. Keep smoking your ass.
Yes.
Well, I got you. On the floor. Pop.
Yeah,
Pop.
nice shot.
Pop.
Let him go. Let him go.
Wait,
Dang
back up.
I couldn't. I was in downtime for that freaking kick. Keep hitting him. Hit him. Keep hitting him. Heavy.
Let me hit him. Buck.
Come on, get your stand back. All right, nice. All right, lock in, bro. That was a good move. No. No.
That's not fair. No, heal. It wouldn't let me heal. I just tapped my heal button. You seen that?
Nah, I missed it. I was respawning it.
Because I had my heal feet. Like, I had my heal feet. I was in Spain.
Dude, ain't no way they got A and C. I'm heading A. I'm gonna switch it up.
If it let me heal, I would have tanked that hit and have killed him.
Yeah, if someone's executing in revenge mode, do all your high damaging attacks. You know? Let me see. I just heavy. I think your biggest is heavy.
I was tapping down on D-pad for that health boost, and it never even gave me the health boost. I got hammered to the face, no health.
Dodge, dude.
Nice dumb.
That's 2 Valkyries? You kidding me right now?
Okay.
You son of a gun.
On the floor. Pop. Pow. Give me my house back.
What you running away from?
Light.
I'm in
heavy.
here.
No, I'll and light spam you.
You got him.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bo, his name is Dodo. Fugans. No, his name is Dodo Fugans.
Dildo Fugans or whatever.
Yeah, Dildo. Dodo Fugans and
more like Dildo. No, I'm gonna stop.
Nah. Aw, bitch.
That's like a really low person in B. I think it's heading towards A.
Peek out. I'm trying to snipe that in Valkyrie. Hey, can you bring them out a little?
I don't know where they are. You talking about at A?
Here. Bo, bring them over to the cannon, dude.
One's on the ballista already.
Why would he raise?
One's already on the ballista, bro.
Why would he raise? Yep.
He might get me if you don't get him.
I need help.
Oh shit! I'm coming back. I know that shit's on me.
Killed.
Oh no, he's not even looking at me. Okay, never mind. Hand over. No, he hit you! No way!
That's not even fair, but I was nowhere. You seen that? We need someone to get C. Why are all of you at in A for one person? I mean, why are all at C for one person? We need.
They all just got here. I went back tried to save you.
To go A.
True. Yeah. You go to A. You go to A. I'm at A with you.
To go. Just two Velks. I can't fight them both at once.
Your team rallied.
Let me walk in there, bud.
Missed them, of course.
Pow. Pow. On the floor. Hit.
Come on.
I might get it alone.
I'm gonna give you support.
I've been killing both of them hoes. Hey, I need you to sneak up at A. I've been holding them off. I'm dead. I need help. I need to back out. Oh fuck. Kill that hoe.
Open up.
Why are all of us going with us? Like, Bo, we need someone to go to C. We need 2 people to stay at A. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
Okay, they got A. Okay, that's good. Alright, I'm head to C. Let's go to C together.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, let's go to C together.
They need to stay at A. Like, are they f***ing dumb? We're gonna lose.
They probably are, but we don't. I don't know if they have comms or not. If they're in the party or not. So I'm just gonna assume that they can't hear us.
Look, bud, we all can't stay together. We all need to split up. Got different zones, you know.
Are you gonna defeat him, Loki? Let me get my heavies in. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna back off.
Here, I got him.
Yeah.
No, how the fuck? I hate how he gets.
There's 2.
Wait, I got it.
Ow.
No. If I'm down, you down with me. Oh,
that really hit me.
If I'm down, you down with me. Get out of the fire, bro. You got it.
I'm resistant to it. I was resistant to it. I was actually using that as a ploy. As a ploy.
Bro, where's our teammates at? Come on.
There we go. It was just a plan. What the freak? Oh, we got the auto revive.
We need help.
He got him! He got him! I thought I was dead, bro. I thought I was dead.
I thought we were all dead. Yo,
oh,
bro,
he clutched it with that snipe. He clutched it. Hold up, let me get this to you. All right, there we go.
Give me my strength then. Oh. Ah, fuck. Ha, made him think. Dude, why feed revenge, homeboy?
I didn't mean to. Let me get my health. There we go.
Knock him. Fuck you, Zelk. We need help. Where's our team? Bo, where's our teammate?
Teammates!
We need help.
I couldn't dodge it.
Help, teammate. Help, fast. But what the fuck are they doing? But what the fuck are they doing?
I could have zoned. Boy, what's good? What?
Fuck yeah. Yo, there's no way. God damn.
I don't need him. Fuck it. Try to get help. I don't need him.
But they were ganking one person while we were fighting all three.
That's crazy. Oh my god, what a clutch. And that's on stream too. That's on the stream too.
Dadu Fugans, like, but whose name is Dadu Fugans? But that's
no idea.
Sam Hunt, Raised by Da, Cowboy Chaos, Blood Nymph. What the funny names? Crunchy Mayo.
Yeah, Crunchy Mayo was what got my eyes, bro. I like that name.
But it's the Crunchy Mayo got me when I seen it. Did we do Sentinel?
Oh, right, the
Sentinel,
maps. Yeah.
Or Sanctuary?
Sentinel.
Sentinel. Okay. But the Crunchy Taco got me. I know the Crunchy Mayo got me.
I might play Tiandi. No, I ain't gonna play Tiandi again. I gotta switch it up on these guys.
We both have, but we both have the two ass in Valkyries on our team. They were ass last round.
They were good at kind of like defending zones. So if they hit the same play style and we went out roamed and got zones, that would be a solid play style. We'd probably win.
Yeah, but the Crunchy Mayo got me. Like, but I was not expecting someone's name to.
Who was it? I forgot who was playing. I didn't pay attention. Was he the Shinobi?
I think so. Either way, he was either Shinobi or the Yorm. No, Dildo Fugans was the.
Yeah, that was the Yorm. That was the Yorm. The Dildo was
Cowboy Chaos and Raised by Da are the two new players that just recently joined.
Okay.
So.
I am not the. He was the Shinobi. I knew
Shinobi.
I just wasn't paying attention.
They have a Hito. They have our Hito.
Dealing with two Hitos is annoying. Thank goodness I need two.
Oh, me and my friends yesterday, Ouroboros and his friends, right? Ouroboros and his friends, we were all playing. We all beat Shogokis, and there was a whole team of Lawbringers on the other team. So we were in a whole team of.
That's a bad.
It was a whole team of Shogokis versus Lawbringers.
I wish his top heavy stun was back, man, or still existing. That's the only reason I played him.
We left one dude alive, and we were in feeding him revenge, being toxic and backbreaking him. We backbroke him 15 times in a row.
Poor guy. But he ain't fuck going to a chiropractor, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no. But how does in the loading screen when he starts to fight, how does Highlander use his sword with one hand? That makes no sense.
Same could be asked about Warmonger. She's a pretty heavy example. It's because I thought her sword was a flam. Yeah, and I thought it was a flamberge. And I was like, that must be like a small scale flamberge, just because you could change the blade to make it look like a flamberge. But no, it's a long sword, and that's why. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense.
How could he use one hand for a longsword, keeping it up? Yeah.
I guess they use these animations to show how strong he is. Because oversized Claymore, it's a decently weighted sword. It ain't like the heaviest sword in existence, obviously.
I need help. There's two on me.
I'm at C. I'm at A right now. Sorry.
For Honor. Here, I'm getting ganked by Hito and I'm getting ganked. I'm getting ganked. I need help at C. But I was getting ganked by in. That's dumb. But I had a Hito. I had a whole ass Hito and a Centurion on me. So that Centurion, right? He punched me and then the Hito heavy spam me. Like that Hito sucks.
You got this, Valkyrie.
So
Log in.
Bro, you seen that? I was playing Hito and Hito. I was playing Hito and
Valkyrie did it! I had hope in her. Give me up.
Okay.
After the execution, give me up.
I need help at C. I need help at C.
You're not gonna... Okay. I feel betrayed. I'm
dead.
coming over.
Why would you let the Hito attack me, Valk? You dumb.
She's probably letting them execute too.
Yup, that Valk let them execute. That Hito execute.
Now what's up?
Are you dumb?
Oh damn! I shouldn't have done that. Nope.
Why why is that Hito? Like hold him off. Hold him off.
I'm trying.
Whoa.
I'm gonna do what I can. No! Why'd he do that to me?
See what I mean? Like they're annoying.
He heavy feint guard broke me, and that's what made the unblockable land from Hito. Damn it!
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come back whenever I respawn now.
I'll start holding them off.
But play it safe. Try to get your revenge mode if you can. No hyper armor.
I got punched to the floor.
Alright. Nice. Pop off. Now go on the offensive. Pop off.
Now they're ganking me. I can't. They punch me on the floor.
Yo, we gotta wait.
Bro,
we gotta wait. We gotta
how?
wait. These Valkyries are nowhere near. Where's that other random Valkyrie? No, let's just come. Let's just group up. Hold on. Let's just group up.
This Hito hit me where I parried her.
We got a little bit of time.
And teabagged me. Now she's emoting on me. I'm pissed. Wait for me. I have 2 seconds.
Master's Valkyrie to come over here.
There.
Alright, now we got 3.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And we're not going in at separate times. We're not going at the same time. We're going to see what happens then. Alright, one's on the ballista. He's probably not going to be aware until we start attacking the first guy, if he's still there. He is. Alright, let's ambush this motherfucker.
If I can make it up to the end. Sent.
You lost.
Nice.
Get thrown off. Bro, I was gonna throw him off.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Alright, get him.
Off leg.
Bink!
Back up, back up.
Get him! Get him! Get him! I'm distracting him.
Don't let me attack him.
That got me, bruh. Oh, thank goodness.
Nice. Oh,
I have to play it safe. No, you good. I have to play it safe. Now I can heal. Goodness. Never mind.
Oh, no. Push him off.
That's what I was trying to do.
What? It wouldn't let me grab him.
They didn't ledge him! It didn't ledge him!
Bro, what's this Valve doing? Like, the Valve is just standing there.
It is. Where was she? She was following us, and where did she go? Did she have ADD and went off on a tangent somewhere? We needed her. Yeah, that was who was following us at first. Man, if we had that third player, that would have been easy. Thanks for pointing that out. I didn't even fucking notice. Oh, fuck. Yeah, now she's fighting. Now she has to fight with us. I'm heading over there. Good thing the other Valkyrie is holding A down. That's hella impressive.
Okay, don't feed revenge.
Nif ain't listening.
Bitch, why you feed revenge, ho?
Nif ain't listening. Just let Nif fight her.
Okay, bitch.
Back away, back away, back away. Let Nif fight him. Let Nif fight him. Yeah, let Nif fight him. Okay, see? Alright, problem solved. Awesome. Now we can heal. There we go.
I had to admit, that was fun. Yeah. Oh.
Nope. Off the map.
No! You knocked me out.
No! Why were you there? Why were you there?
I got pinned. Sam, we need help, Sam. Why the f are you running over there, Sam?
No, why do that? I'm silly.
Why the
I'm
fuck
silly.
are you over there? Why the fuck are they over there, bro? Why did they
Dude, we could have got that. We could have got that. We could have got that. I don't want to do that.
Why would you run off again? Okay.
I wonder if since she bumped into you, does that count as her kill?
I have Q on me.
I know, I just died, dude. Where is the other Valk? Is the other Valk at A? No, the other Valk is at B. Okay.
I'm dead. And faggots. I got pinned against the wall and punched, knocked out, and then get double tapped. Like, where the fuck are you?
Fuck it, I gotta lock in, dude. I ain't got time to wait for these fucks.
Bo,
we're about to break.
We need the Valk to go to A.
Somebody hit A,
Blood
please.
Nymph. Go, Blood Nymph. Go, Bloody. I believe in you. Protect us. Save us. Save us, Blood Nymph.
Thanks for a little bit of help.
Your team is breaking.
See, I instantly get. See what I mean? And faggots. They're frags.
That's good.
They're and pussies. Have no life. Look, they can't do nothing, so they knew they had to one-tap me.
How did you survive that?
Yup, we did, because that bitch, I hate that
Whatever.
hero. Like, the hero really had us in one-tap move me, like, in faggot.
Now it's up to the
Oh,
Valks.
just kill him. Don't let him stand there. That's why the teammates coming. We lost.
Yeah, we did. I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna mute myself, play the video.
I'm fully dead.
Who cares? It's almost like you have a predisposition or an exaggerated concern with sexual goings-on. Who cares? Let people live their lives and do their thing. Why are they so preoccupied with this? It's like they absolutely insist that there's some kind of a cabal that's out there trying to orchestrate this thing where they're gonna destroy society or something. Seriously, why do they care? Why do they care what society thinks or what society's doing? They're supposed to run their own society as Jehovah's Witnesses. They're supposed to be their own government, right?
Yeah.
In the end, governments will fall and they'll all come after Jehovah's Witnesses and all that, and they're supposed to be positioned to step in as the makeshift
Let me pause this.
Okay.
You still want to go? Same people?
Uh-huh.
Alright, bet. I might be muted this round. Because I'm gonna see if I can put my 2 cents on the video.
If there's just one, I might have to go.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Right? In the end, governments will fall and they'll all come after Jehovah's Witnesses and all that, and they're supposed to be positioned to step in as the makeshift de facto government in the end. That's what Jehovah's Witnesses believe. Why do you care what the outside world's doing? Why are you engaging in this moral panic? It is so weird that they got so politically involved. I really wish I knew what this guy's sources of information are. But it's telling that he's engaging in a moral panic like this. It tells me that he's probably involved in politics to some degree in his personal life, watches it to some degree, and he's taking in conservative news sources, governing body member of Jehovah's Witnesses. That, in my opinion, that's what we can glean from this.
Talk about an attempt to tear apart what Jehovah has made. So then even government agencies on a global scale are getting involved, and they are critical of anyone who does not adopt their warped view.
Dude, seriously, I've heard this exact perspective from far-right nutter butters like Kent Hovind and Kenneth Copeland and Hank Kunneman, televangelists. I mean, legit people with mega churches. It's so weird to hear these people engage in this type of language when I hear it so frequently from political actors.
Proverbs 19 verse 3, it explains, "It is a man's own foolishness that distorts his way, and his heart becomes enraged against Jehovah." And going back to marriage, Jehovah instituted the arrangement to be a permanent bond between a man and a woman. At Matthew 19 verses 4 and 5.
Hold on, let me pause this. I don't think a lot of Christians know this, right? Like, if they were informed, would they still be Christian? Some yes, some probably not. But I'm not playing this stuff for you to convert, obviously. People were raised different ways. We had different backstories. We had different reasons and beliefs on why. Even my stepsister is Christian because their passing sibling, was Christian. So she wanted to carry the legacy on, and that's a respectable reason. I wasn't raised the same way. I was raised differently. And so I have a different view on it. So it's like, so what? You know what I'm saying? I'm not walking around telling Christians to stop being Christian. Vice versa. Christians should walk around telling atheists to stop being atheists. What good would that do?
We read how Jesus emphasized this while he was on the earth. Quoting from Genesis 2:24, he said this, "Have you not read that the one who created them from the beginning made them male and female and said, 'For this reason a man will leave his father and his mother and will stick to his wife, and the two will be one flesh'?" He made them male and female, and the two will be one flesh.
God, once again, F scale, conformity to traditional societal norms. Can't handle the fact that people deviate a little bit from traditional norms and societal values. Can't people live their own lives? Do their own thing? Why do you care? Why does it matter to you? It's like they're obsessed with forcing their worldview. I'm sorry, it's not like that. It is that.
Can't argue.
They are obsessed with forcing their worldview on everybody around them at any cost.
Jehovah's purpose for humans is clear, but Satan's world now says that marriage can be between two men or two women.
The horror.
That marriage can be between two men or two women. Again, really? We can be certain that promoting this corrupt view is part of Satan's attempt to ruin mankind.
Same thing from God. Same thing applies to Satan. Any evil act, where we divide it is where you chalk it up to, oh, it's Satan. People can just be evil. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever. I'll continue it.
Or, bear with me, maybe people are just living their fucking lives. You ever knock that one around the old noggin? You ever consider that? Maybe people just want to do their thing, and it's between consenting adults, so who cares? But
exactly.
Now, Leonardo DiCaprio is being criticized for dating a 19-year-old. He's 50, I think. Throughout history, he has only ever dated people between 19 and 25, I believe. You can look at charts and see that he only dates people in that age range. And when they hit 25, he splits up with them and then dates the next 19-year-old. And yeah, I get that's weird. It's kind of weird, right? But guess what? Who cares? Two consenting adults. They can do whatever they want, right? It's creepy and strange. But whatever. Do your thing, man. I'm not your dad. Be my guest. As long as it's between two consenting adults, who cares? It's like that old joke. You look outside and you see blood splattering all over the inside of your neighbor's basement window. And you ask yourself, what's the neighbor doing? The answer is minding his own business.
Part of Satan's attempt to ruin mankind, to make them so abhorrent to Jehovah that he would abandon humans and his purpose for mankind in the earth.
Jehovah would abandon his purpose for mankind on earth. What? I thought he never changed his mind. I thought the plan was set in stone. I thought that he had a master plan that was going to be, like, executed from the beginning of time to now, right? What happened to all of that? That's weird. Is it possible for him to abandon mankind?
But that will never happen. God's purpose for mankind and their home will be fulfilled. Just like the disgusting names of the false gods that humans have given to the literal planets, the false labeling of human...
Oh my god, he's upset that people named the planets like Mercury and Mars and Jupiter.
Really?
I think they're Roman gods, aren't they? They're from, like the Roman pantheon. Yeah, from the Roman pantheon is what most of the planets were named after, apparently. That's really funny. God, they get so bent out of shape over the smallest, most insignificant stuff, don't they? Seriously, I know from personal experience. They absolutely get bent out of shape over stupid stuff. I mean, I was raised in it until like 18 years old.
Just like the disgusting names of the false gods that humans have given to the literal planets, the false labeling of humankind and the immorality will not continue. For his own namesake, and for those who love him, Jehovah will bring to ruin those ruining earth.
Okay, and I guess that's trans people, right?
Yeah.
Trans people, gay people, anybody who is to the left of hunting the homeless for sport, that's a problem, right? Yeah. Out of curiosity, I wanted to like look up what their positions were on trans issues or gay issues, basically LGBT issues in general, right? Now, we saw the Caleb and Sophia video at the beginning, and we obviously heard what he had to say just now, but I want to see on record what they had to say about this subject. So I went to their library, their online library thing, and just kind of typed in trans, I think. And I came up with some kind of disturbing stuff. This one is from the Awake magazine in 1974. Now, this is not outdated in Jehovah's Witnesses theology. This still applies today. This is still valid. If people believe that they're trans, they come to Watchtower Online Library, and they find this, and it's still used in the theology to establish their active position. So let's read it. I want to read this, but there are words in here that are considered slurs today. I don't know if they were considered slurs at the time or not, but either way, they have no respect for the trans community. We just heard what they had to say about it, so don't give them any slack for that reason. But I am going to replace the words to be more modern interpretations or more modern versions of what they should be. Oh wow, check this one out. Who are homosexuals is the title of this article from Jehovah's Witnesses Awake in 1976. First of all, it is wise to get some distinctions clearly in mind. Not all homosexuals are to be confused with... These words are slurs now, so I'm going to replace them with the more common words that we use today. Don't give them a pass on the fact that these were not slurs at the time necessarily, though. They would still happily use them. They have no respect for the trans community now. Not all homosexuals are to be confused with trans people or transgender people. The latter is a person who may wish he were of the opposite
lame confusion.
Even dress and carry on as though they were. Some individuals go as far as to become transgender. I guess they're saying somebody who has had the operation. So what they're saying is there's a spectrum, apparently. Jehovah's Witnesses in 1976 believed that there's a spectrum. You start out on this end of the spectrum as just a little gay. Like maybe even bi, right? Maybe you're just a little bit bi. And as you move further and further along the spectrum, you're super gay. Ew, women are gross. Oh God, I love guys. Okay, and now I'm trans. That seems to be like Jehovah's Witnesses' view of the spectrum. Oh my God, dude. Oh, it's painful. It's so stupid, it's painful. So anyway, that's Jehovah's Witnesses for you. The trans phenomenon. An intersex is an unfortunate person whose sex is ambiguous by birth. And a trans... I'm just trying to read it as it's written, replacing the words. And a transgender, on the other hand, is one who, for psychiatric, quote-unquote, reasons, decides to undergo surgery and be physically changed from one...
I couldn't do it in time.
Regarding the latter, the comments of Albert Rosenfeld, science editor of Saturday Review/World. I have no idea who Robert Rosenfeld is, or what Science Review World is, or why I should care, but okay. The words of this guy are apparently appropriate. I have been surprised to hear so little debate or discussion about the ethics of surgical sex change for purely psychiatric reasons.
The transsexual phenomenon points up to our propensity for underrating people's willingness to accept circumstances they would once have considered outlandish, and for underestimating the speed at which this process occurs. The speed at which the process occurs? What's he talking about? Well, I guess that's Jehovah's Witnesses' position on the subject, right? Let me just point something out. The ethics of surgical sex change.
Well, that's GG's in my book. I might do one more game.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I understand, man. It was nice playing with you, bro. I do not hop in Discord often. I should text more in Discord. Ugh. Anyway, let's back to this.
People's willingness to accept circumstances they would once have considered outlandish, and for underestimating the speed at which this process occurs. The speed at which the process occurs? What's he talking about?
I don't know.
Well, I guess that's Jehovah's Witnesses' position on the subject, right? Let me just point something out. The ethics of surgical sex change. I mean, this is an argument that's been trotted out by Republicans for like a long, long time now. And apparently this argument's been around since 1974, if Jehovah's Witnesses are repeating it. This is the argument, the prevailing argument right now. People feel like something's not quite right, so they start presenting as a different gender. What is wrong with that? Seriously, can't people live their lives?
Yeah, I saw views on that, Fresh and Fit, Andrew Wilson and whatnot, because he's a Christian, obviously, too. So that's what kind of backed it down. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what the big deal is, the big catch-up. If it's a reproductive thing, yeah, we fucking know. We get it. It's like we hear it 1,000 times. You know what else is helpful other than reproducing, and shit like that? Adopting. Maybe we should do more of that too. It's like, come on, man. Be open-minded.
Their thing without being harassed constantly by Republicans or Jehovah's Witnesses or Mormons or anybody else. Why can't they just live their lives? You know, when I left Jehovah's Witnesses, it's been a very restrictive religion for decades and decades. It controlled every aspect of my life. Every aspect. When I left it behind, I had choices. I had to decide when I left. Am I going to try alcohol? Am I going to try smoking weed? I had to decide, am I going to celebrate birthdays? Am I going to present as a woman? Am I going to be trans? Am I going to be gay? These things cross your mind when your life is so restrictive to the degree that Jehovah's Witnesses' lives are restricted. Now, some of those things I chose. I celebrated birthdays. I celebrated Christmas when I left. Some of those other things I didn't choose. Being trans, being gay. You know why? Because it wasn't up to me. I had complete and total freedom to present as a woman if I wanted. But guess what? I didn't want to. Because I'm not. They seem to be obsessed and hyper-focused on the idea that everybody, every man, wants to be a woman.
That reminds me that he's mentioning that. Yeah, they're probably going to mention the suicide rates and whatnot when it comes to transitioning. What about the ones that were successful and people were living happy lives? It's always like we're focused on the bad in the world, dude. Always. That's why I stopped watching news. It's always ever focused on the shitty situations. Any good news? What happened to the term good news? Is that really prevalent in this world today? You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, yeah, we get it. It's unfortunate. People go through rough times. You know what I'm saying? We also can't undermine all the good things that came out of doing this too. It's like, come on now.
Secretly. And if
touchy
they
subject, I know.
spread this idea around enough that you can be a woman if you want, then everybody, every single person will become a woman. Every man will become a woman if they find out it's possible. Complete and total absurdity. Outside of logic. I mean, Jordan Peterson actually did a debate or whatever with Kyle Kulinski a little while back on this issue and made some wild, bizarre claims about it. Listen to what he had to say here.
If you agree that adults can decide to transition, then why would the position be criminal? Don't adults have that right if they want to transition?
Complete dead silence. I actually have this sped up 1.5, so it's like 50% faster, and it's just dead silence for like 10 seconds or something.
Hold up.
Complete.
wild, bizarre claims about it.
I see.
Listen to what he had to say here.
If you agree that adults can decide to transition, then why would the physician be criminal? Don't adults have that right if they want to transition?
They do.
Complete dead silence.
Exactly. And it's like, that's what I don't get. People would mention, oh, U.S. is unsafe because of school shootings, and will only laser point that. It's a stereotype. You know what I'm saying? I hear that all the time, dude. Not all the time. I'm exaggerating if I say all the time. I hear that every now and again, and it sticks out to me. That could be applied to any other view. It really could. You can only focus on the bad thing and never mention the good, ever. What good would that do? If we only mention the bad, how about we just solve the issues for the bad? You know what I'm saying? You mention it, okay, now what? You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. I gotta do it. That worked. Okay, good. It's a good question too. We always say it. We always never say in the quiet part out loud, and I'm glad he is. It's a really good question.
Decide to transition, then why would the physician be criminal? Don't adults have that right if they want to transition?
And yes, they do. The answer to that question is yes. They do have
Complete
the right.
dead silence. I actually have this sped up 1.5, so it's like 50% faster, and it's just dead silence for like 10 seconds or something.
Not everything legal isn't criminal.
No, that's inaccurate.
What does that mean? Jordan Peterson, what?
You captured Zone A.
Nope. What's up? What's up? Sick of these guys trying to play like that around me. Play with me.
Silence. Complete dead silence. I actually have this sped up 1.5, so it's like 50%
He's really thinking,
faster.
too.
And it's
crazy.
just dead silence for like 10 seconds or something.
Not everything legal isn't criminal.
No, that's inaccurate. If it's legal, it's not criminal, and
Exactly.
vice versa. That's how the legal system works. You can say not everything that's legal is moral,
right?
But by definition, things that are legal are not criminal.
Do they have that right? See, I would have left Paige alone if she hadn't been parading her.
It's Elliot Page. Elliot Page came out as trans recently, and Jordan Peterson decided to come out here and attack him. Tried to destroy his reputation and complain about all this other garbage. But we're getting to the point here. Keep listening.
How many kids do you think she can convince to convert?
This is the point right here. How many kids do you think could be converted by one public trans person?
One? Yeah, 1,000? No, not yeah.
No,
Really?
I want to respond to that. I think that with the trans community, it's very similar to the gay community, where back when that first became a big issue, people thought, oh, if we talk about it, if it's in magazines or whatever, we're promoting kids to go down that path. But really what happened is people are who they are. They're gay, they just decided to be like, yeah, I'm gay.
That is what happened. Are you hearing this? This guy supposedly has a PhD in psychology, and he's saying gay people were converted to be gay by other gay people coming out and being public about the fact that they're gay. You wouldn't be gay unless you knew somebody else that was gay. You must be joking. This is the same mindset that Jehovah's Witnesses have. How did Jehovah's Witnesses get sucked into, I mean, the governing body member, Kenneth Cook, how did he get sucked into this political view? This blows me away. There's another point I wanted to hit with this video, though. Keep listening.
And honest with themselves. So I don't think you're promoting people to do
No,
that.
that's
You're
not
just
what
saying,
happened.
if you
You're
are that, it's
completely
okay.
wrong.
Okay,
You're
well,
utterly
I'm
wrong.
listening.
There's
I'm
nothing
listening.
about that.
Now let's be clear and concise on what he's standing behind. Owen sounds like he's standing behind nothing's wrong with wanting to pursue transgenderism. Nothing. Nothing in terms of morally correct, politically correct, nothing's morally wrong against attempting to be trans. Now, what I draw the line at is when people don't appropriate the gender enough and then they expect to get called specific pronouns. That's why I cross the line. If you don't appropriate the gender, it's going to be obvious that people are going to misgender you. You need to, if you're going to do it, you're going to have to 100% and I forgot who it was. There's this one British guy, and he covers the topic too. Finish this fight. Yeah, bro, too guard focused. Idiot. It felt good. Let's see.
You captured Zone C.
Okay. Boy.
Team is breaking. The enemy rally. You lost Zone C.
Good. Now, where I draw the line at, if you're not gonna appropriate the gender, don't even bother. You can't half-ass the job. Especially if it's been a gender dysphoria issue. Yeah. If you appropriate the gender and do your 100% damnedest to do it, there shouldn't be much issue when it comes to pronouns. Now, when it comes to these neo-pronouns, that's where I divide the line. They're stupid. I disagree with them. I'm part of LGBT, and I disagree with the stupid neo-pronouns that people try to imply. Stop shoving stupid shit down our throats. We won't stop stupid shit down yours, okay? It's as simple as that. It's whatever.
Enemy team is
Right. Then prove it. He's so completely full of. There's another point I wanted to hit with this video, though. Keep listening.
And honest with themselves. I don't think you're promoting people to do
No,
that.
that's
You're
not
saying,
what happened.
If you
You're
are that, it's
completely
okay.
wrong.
Okay.
You're
well,
utterly
I'm
wrong.
listening.
There's
I'm
nothing
listening.
about that that's right.
Then prove it.
Exactly.
He's so completely full.
You can't
of
just say that and not
everything
prove
that he
it.
says is dumb as dog. Everything out of this guy's mouth.
I knew the literature on psychogenic epidemics. They used to call that mass hysteria. It's a literature that goes back about 300 years.
No, it's literature that is 300 years old. The psychogenic thing is a claim that people can pick up a psychotic episode. They can pick up mental diseases by proxy, by just being in a room with somebody. It's pseudoscience. They had no idea what they were talking about 300 years
He fought hard, too.
This isn't something that's been studied for 300 years.
Yes.
It's something that was studied 300 years ago that Jordan Peterson used as the pretext to back up the idea that people will catch the gay if they're in the room with another gay. Seriously. You can't tell me that he didn't know that. He looked this literature up, saw it was 300 years old, saw that it was medically fucking ridiculous that somebody can catch a mental condition by being in the same room. You can't tell me he didn't know that was bullshit. And he's out here parading it around.
Whenever you introduce, often when you introduce social confusion, you can produce a psychogenic epidemic, especially among...
There's no such thing as a psychogenic epidemic.
I don't know what that means.
300-year-old literature. None of this has been validated in modern times.
Generally, it's adolescent females who are most susceptible to it. So I thought, oh, well, what's going to happen is we'll produce a psychogenic epidemic of gender dysphoria among adolescent females. And that is exactly what's happened. And it isn't the fact that we freed up people who are, in doubt about their identity to be who they are.
That's a positive claim. It is not that this happened. Prove it then. Of course he's not going to. Of course he's never offered a lick of evidence. He doesn't need evidence for his followers to believe everything that he says. How many kids are getting this surgery? Do you know the number?
Yeah.
It's 0. You're not allowed to get trans-affirming surgeries, bottom surgery, top surgery, or whatever,
minors.
until way later. You have to be working with psychologists for years and years before you can get any kind of surgeries. And to my knowledge, there is nowhere in the country that will give trans-affirming surgery to somebody that's under 18. And if you're under, say, 14, it doesn't matter anyways. There's no...
And I'm part of LGBT saying this. It's wrong. Applying this shit and forcing it down minors' throats, horrendous. Absolute horrendous.
Affirming surgery that you could get anyways, like mastectomies or whatever. Because you don't have breasts before a certain age. But logic doesn't matter.
Right.
In these cases, right?
Look, I read a corporate analysis of the trans surgery industry last week. Growth rate projection for you lefty types and your anti-corporatism. Growth rate projection, 15% per year. Invest now, a $350 million business as of 2022, projected to expand to $750 million by 2027. No moral hazard there?
What?
I don't know. That sounded like word salad
Oh
to me.
my god. Okay, that's what I was looking for in this clip. Oh my god, this is ridiculous, dude. So the guy is saying the medical industry is profiting off of trans-affirming surgeries, and that's why they're doing it, was for money. And it's going to grow by 15% per year. How long until it's at 100%? And you heard him earlier, he said psychogenic episodes. He believes that being trans isn't real. That's what he seems to believe. Being trans is not real. It is only caused by other people around you also being trans, because you are catching this mental disorder just by virtue of being in a room with somebody who had it. Not talking to them, not communicating, not having conversation, not spreading an idea. No. This is about being in close proximity physically. You have a neighbor and you're on one side of a wall.
That was good.
And your trans neighbor's on the other side of a wall. You can catch this from them. That's what this psychogenic episode thing is that Jordan Peterson...
And you know what that reminds me of? It sounds ridiculous. It reminds me of how the back when around 2020, whenever I graduated, the whole COVID thing was fucking happening. And it reminded me of the fucking catching autism from vaccines. Now, hate to break it to you, I took the vaccine, and not much effects happened to me other than a swollen arm. No after effects or whatnot other than that. And outside of that, I had autism beforehand. I didn't realize until 22 something. I'm 23 now. Birthday passed August 16th. Let me fight this guy real quick. I'll tell you after. I could have did it. That was a good mix-up, actually. Anyway, hate to break it to you, I had a speech condition. I still do. Tic. It's called pullalia. And what it is probably something you wondered what it was, but you didn't know the name of it. It's a speech condition or a speech tic. After you complete a sentence, especially a spontaneous one, you repeat like the last section of the phrase or a sentence or the word 4 or 5 or 6 times quietly. That's what it is. Back in the day, I didn't know what it was called. They pointed it out to me. I didn't think much of it until they pointed it out to me. I called it ghost talk syndrome at first, but then later, after I started streaming on my YouTube channel, I was like, I hear it too. Now I hear it. I'm listening to my own voice, and this is probably the reason why I got better at it. Fucking the fears. I'll deal with the fear. Better. That was better. No! The moment she goes out of stab. Damn it. But yeah, I had that speech condition, and I didn't realize I had it until my third job I had. Worked at Burke's Outlet. It's closing down on September 21st, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, I asked her. I did research on it, and the pullalia is usually associated to either schizophrenia or symptoms of schizophrenia or autism. So I didn't check it out. I didn't go further into it because it's a minor tic. But it got me thinking, am I mild on the spectrum? And if that's the case, how could I get that from a vaccine? You know, it makes little to no sense to me. Conspiracy theorist.
Dead fucking serious, okay? I looked up the literature he's talking about. Anyway, that's the idea behind trans hate in conservative circles. That's the premise that they work off of to hate the trans community. And you know what that sounds like to me? That sounds an awful lot like Jehovah's Witnesses' position on organ transplants from back in like the 1960s, 1970s.
Agreed.
Everything that Jordan Peterson just said was complete and total, unadulterated pseudoscience.
not based in reality in any way, but none of that matters. Jehovah's Witnesses' position on organ transplants has been very similar. Check this out. This is jwfacts.com. Fantastic website, by the by. Love this guy. Paul Grundy, I think is his name. Awesome.
I can't remember.
Really built something incredible on this website. Anyways, Watchtower 1961, August 1st, page 480. Questions from readers. Is there anything in the Bible against giving one's eyes after death to be transplanted
Can't do
to a living
anything!
person? LC, United States. This is
Stop GGing
straight
me, bro.
from
I don't want-
the
I don't wanna
Watchtower.
hear it.
This is the Watchtower Society telling you how they feel about transplants in 1961. The question of placing one's body or parts of one's body at the disposal of men of science or doctors at one's death for purposes of scientific experimentation or replacement in others is frowned upon by certain religious bodies. However, it does not seem that any scriptural principle or law is involved. It therefore is something that each individual must decide for himself. So conscience matter, i.e., it's okay. If you want to donate your organs or whatever to somebody, that's okay. 1961. 6 years later, 1967, they flipped. 1975. A particular factor sometimes noted is a so-called personality transplant. That is, the recipient in some cases has seemed to adopt certain personality factors of the person from whom the organ came. They believed in 1975 that if you receive a liver transplant from somebody, you will take on the personality traits of that person.
Get them.
1980. There is no biblical command pointedly forbidding the taking in of another human tissue. It is a matter for personal decision. Flip-flop, flip-flop, with absolutely absurd reasoning on both ends. Every time they flip-flopped, there was absurd reasoning. They should tell you something about how Jehovah's Witnesses view the world and why I feel the conservative viewpoint and the Jehovah's Witness viewpoint, particularly on trans issues, is bull. It's garbage from beginning to end, all of it. And it only serves to hurt other people. Nothing more.
Great.
These people contribute
Fight her off.
nothing
I'm getting zones.
of value
We need zones
to
to cap.
society. They have no place to receive tax-exempt status. They do nothing but
One step
harm
later.
the people around them. They should be paying taxes. And it's absolutely egregious to me that they're not. For what it's worth, Jehovah's Witnesses did have their tax-exempt status or their status as a religion removed in Norway recently. I intend to talk about that later. That means they're not receiving subsidies as a religious organization. So that's a plus, I suppose.
Running away?
We need to do something here in the United States. We need to remove their tax-exempt status. Jehovah's Witnesses want only a very specific set of people in. They don't want to deal with living around
he go over there?
scumbags.
Like follow with
people who don't love Jehovah.
We're gonna get in the process, but still,
apostates,
it's whatever. I'd rather have the
gay
zone protected.
people. They
And
don't
there's 4
want
people here. 4 people here.
scumbags
I'm gonna leave it alone.
in their little paradise with them. That's the way they view it, and it's just.
I figured.
You know, you don't know what it feels like to be persecuted until you're actually persecuted.
Right.
Until you're mistreated for some intrinsic quality about you. Like
Protect
being
me.
disfellowshipped from Jehovah's Witnesses and being mistreated by them for who you are. You don't know what it's like until you experience it, and it hurts. You know why it really matters to them? Because of the F scale. An obsession with religion and ethics, with superstition, with power and toughness, conformity to traditional societal norms, conventionalism, exaggerated concern with sexual goings-on. They have to control every aspect of your life. And they have to make sure everyone else's lives are controlled too. It's not fair for somebody to live their life and enjoy it. Absolutely disgusting. The grotesque positions, not based in science in any way, that these people hold. And they are actively hurting the people around them. We must remove their tax-exempt status. Let me know what you think about it in the comments.
You lost Zone A.
Okay, good thing it's not off playlist. I need to copy. Yeah, he covered some pretty important stuff. You run off. Never mind. Should have landed. You getting caught with the long one, buddy. Sorry. I gotta be a menace. Give me this zone. Oh, we're screwed, are we? Damn. Should have landed. Nah, okay. What the freak? Eat that. He missed. I missed completely. Freak, I missed! Oh well. That's a good fight. That's a good fight in my book. Do it! You weren't the best player up in here anyway. Oh, I thought it was Ratham, R-A-T-M, R-T-A-M. Rage Against the Machine, yeah. I tried. It's whatever. Alright, well, I think I have my fair share of gameplay on For Honor. I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all to it. Feel free to comment afterwards. I do check live comments and whatnot. I do keep track of that. I don't really post videos often, so don't check that. If I do, you'll be notified. If I get on live, you will be notified. Knock it off. Okay. Alright. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.